Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Bite 9, our final day. It's Sunday, and we're starting off with King of Fighters 15. I'm LAGr, joined by the winner of City of the Wolves last night in such an amazing performance. It's Argen. How you doing, man?
Thank you. I'm feeling pretty good.
Really so.
Still riding the high a little bit from last night. Really happy with how everything went, obviously. Yeah, no, it's awesome to be here to do commentary with a fellow Orlando representative.
I know, they really put up CFL today.
Yeah,
for
right.
fun.
yeah, we're cooking, and of course, LAGr actually getting top 8 pretty solidly in City of the Wolves last night as well.
Just don't watch my match. Just watch his. Okay, all right. As long as we do that, we're all good.
You had a pretty rough path in that configuration, but I mean.
There wasn't a good path in defense. All of our contenders were so great, but now we're going to see a lot of repeat faces here in King of Fighters 15.
That is true. SNK naturally having quite a bit of a crossover in the player base. But KOF is a very different game.
Oh my gosh.
A very interesting game, and of course we just recently had a pretty big patch.
Yeah, I got the notes up on my phone. That doesn't mean I'm going to be able to interpolate them at all in a swift fashion, because I've had no time.
Okay,
to dive in.
so I'm probably not going to be able to pick out specifics, but there are definitely a few things here and there where it's like, oh, I can call that out. It's like, yeah, that's interesting. These characters are a little bit more prominent in the meta now, most likely, just based on things that I've seen. So yeah, I'm very interested to see what a lot of players have for any new team configurations or new sauce with their current characters and stuff like that. It's going to be a good time.
Without a doubt. And King of Fighters 15, always a great time. We're running the whole bracket. I don't think that means every single match, or we'd never leave this this room ever.
Right?
But we are getting a lot of them. And you're also in the bracket, so in intramural points in the match here, you're going to run off, go kick some butt, come back and join me as fast as you can.
I'm certainly going to try.
Yeah, already starting off strong. I played Gyoza earlier in casuals. That Vanessa, a menace. I also don't think I've played that character at such a high level since, like, Season 1. So.
Yeah, Vanessa has definitely dropped off in popularity since her early launch dominance in this game. But she's definitely got, like, a little bit more sauce in this patch. I'm curious to see how the anchor pick actually works out for that.
So messing up the names already. What else could I possibly do?
Okay, so we got Point Athena versus Point Rio. Interesting. Rio obviously getting away with murder this patch, but a lot of that is still kind of associated with the fact that he can meter dump and do like a massive amount of damage. Yeah. So obviously you don't have quite as much access to that when you're running him on point, but regardless, this character is probably one of the strongest in this current patch of the game.
Still getting away with war crimes, and a lot of just random spare buttons kind of working out on Losermcmuffin's side now, but once Don gets going, you know it's going to be tough. The cross up into the pickup, spending half a bar to get this Oki set up. Yes, beautiful stuff here.
Yeah, that's crazy damage for half of a bar, too, on Athena. Oh, nice bait on the DP there.
Just enough damage with the other half of a bar to lose your life.
True. Okay, Rio is down. We got Kyo coming in now. I know this character's also gotten a little bit sauced up. A lot of the Kyo fans are pretty happy with how he turned out this patch.
I do feel like just having Jump 2C be like a viable option again feels really good, being a huge fan of 13. And like, my button works again.
You know, realistically, like if Kyo Jump 2C is like not like an incredibly dumb button, it just doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
So really we're just kind of returning to normalcy here.
Perfect stuff here from Don. Getting the run around and the rollback into him. Kind of confusing both players, but stabilizing here in the neutral. Looking for some spare buttons and not quite landing with that. Oh, unfortunate, a great guard cancel to punish.
Yeah, unfortunate super cancel there. And this is the kind of thing that you really want to be doing with Athena here. Like, the whole point is that you want to run her so that she can just be annoying as possible. Yeah, take as much life off the board as you can. And obviously, it's working out pretty well.
Starting off very strong here. Obviously, full character ahead, but hey, if I learned anything from my casuals, he can do this time and time again here. Good patience, no pickup, and the air-to-air still working out, and even baiting out the EXDP. Gonna take him for all he's worth here for half a bar into Oki. Oh no, this time we're going for the damage.
Yeah, pretty good damage off of that Shatter Strike there. I've noticed that a lot of players are using Shatter Strike a lot more lately. I believe there were possibly some changes to that in the patch, but I don't know exactly what they were, but I do see it a lot more often in like footage from like other tournaments that have been happening over the past couple weeks.
I will say for me personally, just stabilizing my combos has been really nice as somebody who hasn't been practicing as much. These guys obviously a little better than me at doing that, and a great finish there from Don.
All right, Don with the OCV on Athena here.
I'm like, unless he switches characters, it is not impossible we see it again, too. Real clean play there.
Yeah, this is a very interesting team that Don's got here because you have two characters that are really good at just kind of playing like the long-range, annoying sort of poking game to set the pace.
Yeah.
And then you have Vanessa to potentially meter dump into huge damage because she can definitely do it. She's been able to do it even since some of the reduction of her power on launch. But,
again, kind of wild and with the Rio. Finally taking a moment to breathe here is going to probably be the ending there in a strange fashion on the reflex. But, hey, if it works, it works.
Yeah, we scrapping a little bit, but Don securing the first round here pretty quickly.
I will say so far one of my favorite things about Byte is we don't have any 10 a.m. pools. So this is still noon. I've woken up, the caffeine is hit, and it does feel like even though we might be playing in the morning, we have no excuse now.
Right? Gotta love being able to wait until noon.
A privilege I am not going to complain against ever. Nice walk-up throw. Had a lot of time. And the DP
Look
to
at all
level
that
1.
damage.
No, just saving it. We're going to use that level 3, but we are blocking for sure. Don working on an OCV potential perfect here.
Yeah.
If he
This
holds
is
on.
LoserMcmuffin going to have to pull out some magic with Kernan here. Down quite a bit on meter for having an anchor character, and Don is basically starting from like the very beginning. So
It's going to be like that oftentimes when you go for that Hail Mary and it doesn't work off. So it kind of has to outplay in the neutral here. We haven't really seen it happen yet, but that doesn't mean just standing C can't get us there. And a good call in the DP, but unfortunately not getting what he needs to finish that up. And a quick pickup from Don. OCV, the Athena. He has the rest of his task of characters in the back line for his next opponent.
yeah, great conversion there at the end. It's some really good Athena play. Can't say you see that a whole lot in this game.
Yeah, certainly. It does feel like kind of a, oftentimes when you see her, it's a beginner character, somebody who's like, I want to figure out a fireball, I want to have a DP, but I also like how fast she moves.
Yeah.
Not fully understanding the game, I would say.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
Athena is definitely interesting in that regard because like you don't get too many characters in KOF that still run kind of like a Shoto style, and you know, like usually like sometimes they end up kind of on the weaker side because it's like they commit a little bit too hard to the Shoto style. But I feel like Athena's implementation in this game is very interesting in that she kind of gets to do a little bit of both.
Yeah. Unique characters are what this game is all about, and you know, like the recent discussion I think with seeing top 8 brackets and as the patch is progressing is like how viable the entire cast of this game is right now. It's so great to see.
I think I've seen some conversations about like the current patch of the game where like at least a couple of people are saying that like in this patch like the vast majority of the cast is like actually tournament viable now,
which is crazy.
Which does seem pretty accurate just from what I've seen of the patch notes. It really does feel like a good collection of like the weaker characters in the game got some really nice additions to their kit. A lot of the top tiers, I mean, some of them probably got away with murder, but others got some like just really cool like quality of life additions that didn't move the needle too much, but still allowed characters to just do the cool stuff that they can do.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think this patch is shaking out to be very interesting because you know, we've had a couple of majors that actually happened like this weekend on the other side of the pond.
Yeah. S-Factor, right?
Yes.
All
right, so they got to call me to go play. So I believe we're going to have Toma, possibly?
Yeah, if he's still hanging around.
Tagging in for me.
But anyways, good luck in your match. Go kick some butt, and
Thank
we'll
you.
hopefully see you soon, but not for too long.
Yes.
Anyways, guys, we got Zohma on the stand. I know them, fellow commentator. Hung out with me at CEO over in 2025. Hoping to do it again in 26, but this time as is an official game over there in Orlando. I want them to put me on. Jabali, come on. Ridiculous, but it's fine. That's why we're out here. We're practicing. We're getting better at the commentary game. We're getting better at playing the games, understanding all the aspects that the FGC has to offer. I know Zohma did quite well in Grand Blue Fantasy Versus as well. I'm not sure if he peeked through top 8 or if he got very close. Yeah, come on. We got Toma. Please. Yeah. Come hang out with me. Don't wear out your voice before Virtual Fighter 5.
I'll try not to. I'll try not to.
I believe it's next on this channel as well.
It is next on this channel. So I will be. This will be my throne this time.
Heck yeah.
When Friday, this was your throne.
Yes.
But yeah, I
Friday
guess
was long.
we're pulling an olive. I am sitting in for Argen, and honestly, it's been a long time since I've actually done KOF 15.
Yeah.
And I usually, you know me, I always do prep work. And I was like, oh, I didn't get picked for KOF 15, so I'm not going to do prep work for this. I'm going to do prep work.
Don't worry about the prep work because this game has been changing so much in the last month. It's impossible.
I was going to say there was the new patch that came out too, right? So we had all of that kind of coming in and everything. And outside of like doing some KOF, I'm here to stress data care out over in production. So
we have to.
We have to. But when we stress her out, it's just for funsies because she always has a good smile on her face. It makes it so much fun to be over here in the Data FGC's Max Mode FGC channel on Twitch and on YouTube. And right now we are facing with Ludovic. Oh, Ludovic and Zohma. Oh, yep, those are the two. Yep.
Yeah.
So what are the team makeups here? These are normally their team makeups with like Ludovic with Athena, Yuri, and Mai, and Zohma with the Yamazaki, Shermie, and Vice. Is that like what is Vice?
So the biggest thing that's really changed up in this patch is the meta is all over the place. The viability of most characters has been increased so much that people are just playing their favorite characters and putting in absolute work. Right now, the Athena, we saw it last match as the only character that I forgot his name because I'm a terrible person, but was absolutely cooking OCB twice with this character. So we've seen a lot of Athena on, and you can already see how pixie her style has already, I won't say shifted to. This is what she always wants to do.
Yeah.
But it's even better now.
It looks even better right now, and we're going to see Yamazaki, or I should say Zohma's Yamazaki is just really just trying to get in more of the spacing. Wow, getting some of those pretty much like, I would assume the button is a low C, but you know what? It doesn't matter. He's just cooking with the supers and that. Really actually bringing it back against Ludovic. Doesn't matter though. Ludovic actually does take the round, but, you know, with a very, very, very low life on the Athena. So we're probably going to see a quick, I would assume somewhat of a relatively quick, you know, turnaround here. We're probably going to see Yuri soon, basically what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Words are hard. I just woke up literally an hour ago.
Take your time. Don't worry about it too much. This is a really rough matchup for Athena if she tries to go in. But if she's able to keep that range, Shermie's still a grappler, right?
Yes.
It's really exacerbating how good it is to use her right now at that long range. It's up to Zohma to get in. No bar to finish that up. But still plus frames there, trades with the crouching C, or the crouching D rather.
Crouching D, yeah.
Yeah, and Zohma's going to get another chance at life. Yuri, character, this will be much better for Shermie. All we have to do is do crouching C, take her out of the air, and just keep rerunning that game plan.
I was like, we're seeing it already. That we already saw it twice. It's funny. And if there's really commentator's curse, Ludovic owes me $5.
Yeah. Nice. Really good punish by Zohma there. Able to get some quick pressure, steal it back. You get Okazeme off of that for Shermie, which is great. Trying to trade with the C, but not working out. And the jumping D for Yuri coming in, taking out Zohma, taking us to our anchor character.
I was like, I was watching it. I was just like, wait, Shermie has like evasion. Like he was like doing back. I was like, wait, I don't remember that. Like, it's like I said, it's been a hot minute since I played KOF 15 because I've been concentrating on City of the Wolves on the SNK side. So it's been really fun. But now we got the Yuri just going in. Oh my God, just changing the jump arcs, going in with the light confirms into. Oh my, what is this route?
It's a very quick one. Things can spiral out of control very fast in King of Fighters 15. It's one of the reasons a lot of people pick very consistent teams, very honest teams. But you're not going to get much of that here. People are brawling. People want that money in that top 8 slot. Obviously, being on the official list, there's some trophies involved. So
I mean, those Doom keys, man. Those I know you were very close to them. Yes, night. You were very close to them last night.
I was closer than I ever had any right being.
Yeah.
So
I was like, I knew you were kind of ready to do top 4, and I'm like, I don't mind taking it from you just because I know you're kind of a little salty.
Yeah.
Like you just
for sure. But I played 2 incredible fighters. There's no salt there. It's just salt that I thought I was a little closer, and I'm not there yet. But we're going to focus on these guys instead with Zohma switching up the characters here.
Yeah. Well, actually, yeah. Like I was going to say, it's like pretty much we didn't see the Vice because Zohma going to see the Vice come out here more in the top. It was in the last part of the scene last time. Yeah. So we're going to kind of see how that kind of goes. And with Vice being quote unquote the newer character, and this came out like December 2024. Like what are we looking for with the Vice? Because right now it looks like it's supposed to be like long pokes and everything, but the Athena gameplay that Ludovic is displaying here is kind of addressing it very well.
Yes, big buttons, big pressure, and a command grab full screen. You see Zohma not really committing towards it, and understandably so. There's lots of hops coming up from Athena at that full range, baiting that type of play out, but also finding great moments to throw a fireball.
All right, now we got, look, we're starting part A right there, or part C, I should say, on Zohma just starting around start. But now, different gameplay. Ludovic is just going pretty much up close person with the whip punish right there on the crouching C. And now, oh boy, more combos going into level 1.
Gotta be doing stuff like that, maximizing your damage, getting a guard cancel to get off me, reset this neutral pressure, and now your job is anti-airing the Athena when you know she's gonna hyper jump all the way into you. No confirming to level 1, but that's okay, it was just a spare swipe.
Spare swipe. And now we got a little bit, trying to play more neutral. We're about tied in life though, but remember, Ludovic is on there. Oh, what a punish, and that's gonna close it out. Wow. Ludovic is really taking control here, and we're already down to Shermie, that last the anchor of Zohma's team.
Yeah, said it before, but this Athena hasn't gotten much play. Ironically, she's been on twice and been putting in work. You don't find fighting this character very often in online. You don't find her very much in online.
You see more. You see a lot of Shermies. What I haven't seen yet is Minicoons. Yeah. Minicoons. Like those are the ones I'm always seeing. Yuri's is another one. K-Dash is another one too.
Easy pick up the kill here for Zohma.
Oh my God. All right. Well, all right. The good. A little bit answer back by Zohma. Trying to get that, but we'll see how you'll address the Yuri versus the Shermie at this point. And on this matchup, there's a lot of hopping. What I'm seeing with like Ludovic is like he's really doing a lot of the hops to sort of really throw Zohma off a little bit here.
Nice. And getting some great normal buttons from Ludovic. He knows all he has to do is trade with Shermie here. He just doesn't want to take any full damage hits. So
I was gonna say, what a standing D anti-air by by Ludovic. He's really just controlling the space.
Yeah, has an incredible fireball game, able to find the command grab in the moment where you'd finally think he's going to try and finish it. Good max cancel here, the quick max into some extra damage. We do have the level 1. She does get a cross-up Oki on this. Let's see how Ludovic is ready for it. Okay, not going for it.
Not going for it right there. Oh, going with the fireball right now. Just ran into it. Zohma is trying to find a way in. This is like pretty much dire straits here.
Wow! A little blessed with that misinput. Not even. It's honestly just the game misinterpreting what he was going for sure. Yeah. 100% was supposed to be DP, and it just came out as reverse quarter circle. So, there, it's happened to us all. Let's see if Zohma's able to convert that into some victory here. It's not ahead on bar. One touch is death.
Oh, man. All right, so we're going to keep on going. Ludovic is trying to command here. Zohma down to basically a whole pixel left. It was a lot, though, so we're going down there, and Ludovic is able to take that game. And now is it all first to 2s all the way through, or is it first to 3s?
Until finals. It will not even be top 8. It will just be finals. If they say it's all top 8, I will riot. We will never leave here if it's first to 3 finals. Yeah.
Only for finals. Okay. You will riot. I love seeing you riot, by the way.
I love this game. There is no reason this game needs to be 3 out of 5. We don't even. We never leave.
No, I know. We would never leave.
At our local, it's first to 2 through grand finals. We don't even play it first to 3 the whole time. It's a waste of everyone's time.
Oh, man. But, yeah, welcome, guys, to Bite 9. I'm actually just subbing in for Argen while he's out over in pools and doing these KOF records. You'll actually see me on this stream later on today for Virtual Fighter 5, closing out Bite Gaming's Bite 9 over here in Hampton Roads, Virginia, over in the Hampton Roads Convention Center, Virginia's premier fighting game and rhythm game event. You've heard me say that literally 500 times. It's like that is the radio in me. I need to put in the radio reset advertising.
Yeah, and we have so many great streams going on. We're so glad that you're hanging out with us for SNK. But we have Street Fighter Top 8 on another channel. We have Soul Calibur 3 Top 8 on another channel.
Yeah, Soul Calibur's over on Tenno, and then we got Tekken 8 right on what's that stream? Team Spooky, KPB Live is showing Street Fighter 6 right
awesome.
now. So there's all these streams that are going on. It is a multiple stream event. It's a multiple day event. This is just a crazy type of event. I mean, we were doing all City of Wolves yesterday for us. Actually, I was doing like every game yesterday, but you actually had this great run yourself.
Yeah, I
and
did.
You didn't face him over there, but he did have to face his son, the guy that's coming up next.
Menu.
Did you
so great to have him out here.
Did you see on the thing was like
For
father
sure.
versus son?
We're all having a great time.
Me
with
and Pulse were like, all right, it's like who's gonna have to face mom on like who spent it too much.
Who's doing the dishes?
Who's
later.
doing the dishes later?
Yeah.
Who's gonna mow the lawn? All that type of stuff. But yeah, it looks like we see Manu KOF up here. I mean, the name says it all. What is his team makeup that you've seen usually?
It might have changed from the last few times we've done it, and I don't 100% remember what his team is. For some reason, I always mix him up with Mad KOF in my brain because it's just M and KOF, and it like just my brain is not a place where it can hold everyone's KOF.
Okay, but if your life depended on it,
I'd be dead. It wouldn't even matter. It'd be a waste. I'd be like, yeah, go on.
But like, I guess with those type of players, I'm trying to think. It's like, are we going to see a Midakun? Are we going to see some more charge characters? Are we going to see?
For sure, we're going to see fast-paced play.
And I figured,
Yeah. I would put money on very quick characters. And luckily, everyone in King of Fighters is fast.
Yeah.
It all comes down to the way you want to play the character. But
Meanwhile, I want to play 13 the whole time because I'm just
I did see somebody with Global Match on one of the screens, and I was like, please keep that up. Keep it up.
I need to bring SNK back to the local scene up in Long Island. It's just like so much fun. I've always loved the community and everything. And actually, they're like hungry. Like there's not that many, and it's just these are such classic games, and where legacy skill is rewarded. But now they're putting more tools. For someone like me that's been out of it for a little bit, I can go back and just jump in. And
this is a legacy skill game for sure. I feel like Tekken gets like the big pass, where like if you've been playing since 3, you have a huge advantage compared to other people.
I've also been playing since 98 for KOF. But like I stopped basically once they started doing the numbers. It wasn't when they stopped doing the years. I was like, oh, that was like the last one, like 2002 is like when I really stopped. And I'm like, oh crap. Like. And then when 13 came out, I was like, oh, I like this. This is cool, and I watched it. And then 14, I was like, we won't talk about 14. And
it's one of the most fun King of Fighter games to play, but it aesthetically didn't find its footing in 3D very well. On
it was weird. And to me, it was always a sprite game. It was always a sprite team.
Yes,
and when you try to put that 3D, it just didn't look right. It still had the rhythm and everything of playing, of actually pressing the buttons, but it was
absolutely.
It was like it just did not look right. And I was like, I like 13 too much, and everyone just played 13.
Yeah, it felt like a Quick Max the fighting game in like in application. I felt like every combo was 1, 2, 3, Quick Max, continue your combo, okay, reset. But really fun game. I mean, cast of characters was fantastic. Added a whole bunch of newcomers of varying stuff. Love to see more of it back, honestly. King of Fighters 15, obviously. We probably only have time for one of these huge games, but
yeah. But I mean, it with Manu KOF there, and I'm not sure who the other person is. It says Turtle on is there, but he likes the Ninja Turtles. I can see
for
sure. There. So we got that.
Yes.
It's Don 757, and Dedicare understood that I got that right for the first time when she said it in my ear. She's laughing so hard. You got to have me more on just so I can entertain you guys, especially on really long streams, on marathons. Like, you'll love me because I will just make sure we stay entertained so we stay sharp.
Yes.
Meanwhile, like YCry over here is actually being super professional. I'm just like, he's like, I got to make sure I know my characters. I got to make sure. I'm trying. Oh, we got a Vanessa. We got a boxer. Oh, Blue Mary. Okay, I see those two on screen. I'm like happy. Now, Vanessa being the boxer, like, how does she play in like like?
He's thrown her on point this time. I like that. So we had this on the first one. Okay. Vanessa in this game does have a sway stance, right? So
yes.
She can go back and forth.
Mm-hmm.
But generally, especially in point, it's kind of a high-low game. Has a very long sweep, can go into sway into her very long sweep, catch you on the floor.
Yep.
Also, press down get some overheads. A great jumping CD, actually, and with the changes in last patch, can confirm from it now. Whole bunch of good stuff, but is going to get locked out a lot against Shermie. Just has better buttons than Vanessa in general. So
yeah, and because I always play this game casually, and we're going to be watching like really high level play here right now. It's like when you make up your team, what is sort of like how you make up your team? We see like a Vanessa, Mai, Athena. Vanessa being more of like a boxer, Mai being sort of like that. Pretty much an aggressive Shoto, and then we saw Athena. It was like this weird zoner. Is that sort of like the makeup you want to try to go all around? Like, what do you think is like the meta strategy there, or is it really just a play? Is it just a player by player thing?
Some people love to go matchup spread over anything. Getting a good matchup in this game feels super nice, but if you don't know the matchup, or you're just like generalizing your team, it usually goes battery, somebody who's good at quick maxing or shatter strike combos, and then the final one is who can I unload the absolute most damage with, no matter what, as a general idea.
As a general idea, and that's what I'm trying to say, because like some people trying to get into this game, and people should get into this game. One, it's always like on sales on Steam, and
$7 right now, buy it.
Yeah, and that's my point. It's such a fun game, but when they see the characters on screen, when they see even just 3 players, remember this is not a tag fighter, so it's not like it's really just like, okay, you're done, next up, round up type of thing, and it makes it kind of a much more grounded, or like you don't have those like what I'll call tag shenanigans to deal with. It's really like, oh my god, next turn, and it's actually kind of forces you to learn other characters, which I like.
Yeah, still easy to do, good to play with, and right now both of our players are
what
on
a
their
slide.
second pickup. Yeah, Blue Mary, an absolute menace in this game, and got buffed. I don't know why. Great jump there by Don, though. Not getting the punish he wants, but still finds that EX cancel to switch back to neutral. Oh, he chased down.
I'm going to take notes right now on who all the top tiers are, and I think that is it. Oh my god, Mai is just, look at Don is just trying to close that out. We only have a whole pixel left for Manu, and does get it down there with the crouching B into the A. And there you go. That means Manu KOF is already down to the second character, and half-life on Don with the second character with Mai. So a little bit of a good advantage here, but we'll see what the Yashiro, or Orochi Yashiro, on Manu KOF, see how it goes. And we're kind of really just hopping around, trying to catch buttons right now on the normals, maybe on some jump arcs and just reading. But oh my god, just a front throw, and I don't know what, like Manu is trying to open, or I should say, Don is trying to open Manu up and is not really getting success until I say something there.
Have to say it at some point, right? Don probably not going to be able to kill here, doesn't even want to spend that 1 bar. Having access to quick max with his Athena is so important, and this should be a quick cleanup here. Probably 2 bars? Yeah, just to make sure. It would have been a very close call on that one, but if we were talking about characters that dump meter, oh, Yashiro is the king.
Yeah.
Also, incredibly good kit. He just has Yashiro's kit, but he's a grappler, so, like, just infinitely great.
It's weird. It's just like Yashiro, basically, like, definitely not a grappler. Like, I know when
he's a brawler in this game.
I was gonna say he was basically like a what you say brawler, I say striker, but like still same idea. But like but Don just going in with that like zoning pressure, and I guess Athena is just
a great anchor to deal with a grappler, right?
Yeah.
Throwing a fireball in this game, very scary. It's able to be hopped over, it's able to be jumped, but Athena has the mobility to get away, safely throw that fireball, and then see how your opponent reacts to it. So one of the things with KOF is in tournament play, even though he's won, Don has the ability not to change his characters, but his position is fluid. You do not have to pick the same one. He does go for it here, which I think is a good call. I think everything worked out super well. But it's one of the mind games that comes up a lot in these tournaments, because being able to switch your characters around changes all of their properties.
It changes the dynamic of like when you're trying to go in
without
and everything.
a doubt.
Like, and I understand that that's important. You at least can do that between every game.
Yes.
But like, I didn't see any character switch ups. Yeah, actually, well, yeah, no, we did see the Yashiro on Wait, did he add a Yashiro?
Yes, he did.
Okay.
Yeah, so he's got double Yash and the Shermie. Not necessarily the most common anchor pick, but again, another great character for just dumping the meter. But I think his goal right now is just to win with 2 Yashiros, and that's it. Great hunt down here. Gonna get that level 1. We do get Oki off of this because this character is insane. Yep, plus, going for it. Okay, and a great dash forward into throw for Don here.
Oh man, just keeps on going in. Don is actually getting some trouble here, handling Manu KOF's
Jump CD buffs, dude. They're so nice, but the instant grounded game into the throw. Manu gonna have a quite nice lead going into Mai. Now, I think this is one of Don's best characters, just based on like
what
the
we
spread
saw.
he's got. Yeah.
And what we saw earlier in the first game right there. Oh my!
We love Crouching C. It's paying my bills right now.
I was gonna say Crouching C has been paying everybody's bills with that play at SNK.
That was Crouching C, by the way.
Again, I know, I saw.
Woo! Easy pickup here for Don. Probably not going to spend that full meter, just going for the Oki here. Yep, try to catch that roll back, but really smart by Manu, understanding what's going on there, and a quick pickup is gonna take it for our Don. Almost full health here.
Actually, it should be full health at this point when they
Almost.
Yeah, no, actually it is.
Oh, perfect.
I was gonna say I think at the scaling where it was pretty much full health, and now we're gonna see if Don little standing A for just to do a little check. But now Yashiro
down.
Now Yashiro being the grappler that he is, and we're doing an incredible hawk into that level 2.
Yeah. So this level 1, for the meter spent, which is 1 bar, it is the most optimal level 1 bar spent in the entire game. So it's very nice. It's why you're going to see it time and time again. The only thing that's bad about it is the timer continues to go, which can lose you health if you're in the losing side. Just don't lose, though, and you're fine.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, great advice. Just don't lose. Just don't lose.
That's all you got to do.
Thanks, coach.
Yeah. If I had to coach Manu, that would be my only advice because he's doing it perfect right now. He's on top of his game. He's full health here.
You're a high level player. This is what you say. You just go. You just run up to him. Don't lose.
That is the coaching that the FGC needs. Okay, that's the only thing you're allowed to do if you run up to your competitor here. Great CD jump. Just gonna try and wait, see if Athena wants to teleport away, and a perfect hop, no pickup. That's okay. Don't let it stress you out.
Oh, wow. This is the first time we're actually seeing anybody, or at least from when I've been sitting here, handling the Athena, and Manu is just not giving any space to Athena. Now, nice get out by Don. Don has used the fireball, but nice little short hop again, going over. Oh, wow. A little jumping B to sort of stop and check, but nice DP there by Diaz.
Very nice. And the level 1 to make sure that unsafe jump is handled. Has to roll away from this. Instead, finds a trade in the air. Still advantageous for Manu. He might be down to his last character, but he's practically a hit and a half away from taking out Don here.
We'll see how it keeps on going here, but Don trying to keep Shermie away. You said earlier this matchup pretty much favors a little bit of Athena, but another command throw. No, it does not kill yet. That will kill, though, on that throw. And there you go. Manu KOF ties it up in the set. That means first to 5, first to 10.
No, first to 2. 1-1. Next person wins it.
Stressing you out is so much fun time.
That's good. Yeah. As long as we're having a
you
good
need, you need to get the blood. I need to get the blood going. Like I said, I just woke
it's
up like
plenty going. KOF is on the screen. I got everything I could have possibly wanted here.
And I'm trying to keep up with that energy. But right now, when I see Vanessa on the screen running and jumping and hopping around like the nice little short hop to get the confirm, and nice little crouching C confirm there. Again, I believe it's a crouching C. Boxer, don't know what's a key, what's a B or a C.
They all look like punches.
They all look like punches. There are some. I think D is the only one that actually is a kick. It's like, but I think B is a punch.
Well, so her kick is her CD.
Oh,
so
CD.
It's not even a kick button.
Yeah, there you go.
So.
Yeah, there you go. As we're going to keep on going. Oh, nice guard break right there. And now,
he doesn't have any bar to do too much with this, but Yashiro with damage hurts so bad. And a great throw set here. Don being locked out of one of his best characters that I got to see because I got my butt kicked by this for like 30 minutes. Really tough, but the Mai has been performing so well. If he's just able to close this out quickly, trade smartly with Manu here, he will be in good shape.
Ooh. Well, nice little trade in the air. Another trade, too. They're both trade. Nice.
Good. The
nice
run under.
Yeah, nice run under to get that space. Oh, is this going to kill? Yeah, it does.
Perfect damage.
Shinobi Hibachi to close that out. That was like a that was a super version, right? That was
Yes.
the level 1? Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought I saw the sparks.
Yeah, and if it's ever over 44 seconds in this game, you get the maximum HP recoverable, which is so great. So Dawn, again, using that level 1 to get as much health back as possible, and also killing a character, great day in the park. But you're going to get tagged by this. You're going to get thrown around. And
I love that throw. It just reminds me of Incredible Hulk. Yeah, it's so bad. Or bad in the sense of, like, it's so damaging. Wow, what a confirm from the side. That went from, like, downtown, too. Barely get to get that one confirmed.
Yeah, a little too high for that.
Close C into the...
Like level 2 here, yeah, just wants to spend it. Super cancel into super cancel. You're getting tossed around even more. Manu gonna close this out. And now it's just the Athena, but he's really low on bar.
Yeah. Tell me when you're a boss character by not telling me you're a boss character. Jeez.
It's fine, he's not.
Well, in the old games, he was in the Orochi.
Of course.
Like that's
not in this game.
Not in this game. I know, but I'm like in the Orochi saga, yeah, he was. And that's see, that's the lore I remember. All right.
Ooh, but Crouching C actually taking Dawn out of the corner there, able to continue his pressure. Quick throw there. Working out well for Manu, but the level 1 taking out that unsafe jump and the EXDP to keep the pressure.
Still throwing with the zoning pressure right now. Oh, you can look at the movement on Dawn, really trying to bait something out of. Manu gets another anti-air again. Oh no, but there's a nice confirm by Manu. This could be. Oh no, doesn't have really any meter to go. But what a neutral jump setup.
Beautiful pickup. The Shatter Strike to continue this combo, and the pickup Dawn, again, going to be in a very tricky situation with
About
low
half,
HP going in, but there's a chance.
There's about a third life. Oh, not even. It's like quarter life at this point. We're gonna
Never say die.
Nope. I mean, damage scaling in this game is all. Everybody's two-touch Charlie here. Nice anti-air DP by Dawn. Dawn is really trying to get a got a close A confirm. Oh no!
So unfortunate, but comes out alive. I think both players expecting that to work out. A quick dash through here, using the medium version to keep going. Doesn't get a super off of this. Oh, and that's unsafe. Good recognition by Manu to know that that is a punishable attack.
As soon as Dawn threw it and it was blocked, he was already like at his hand up.
Yeah.
Like
these guys are too good to let chances like that run away. But that is okay. You got to give it up for Dawn. What a hell of a performance. Manu, one of the best in the game at this. Just.
Oh man.
Peak KO.
No, this is.
Say it one more time. Manu. I'm just bad at English. I don't know how they let me on here.
Manu. Not Manu. Manu. Like Manuel. I bet his name is Manuel. So like, didn't mean to dox him, but he's kind of famous enough anyway that people would know his real name anyway.
Exactly. It comes out to enough of these events.
You know who I want to see like in person? I haven't seen yet. Like play KOF. Daniel Mazza.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I've never seen him in person. I'm hoping to see him play in CEO.
He'll be at all the big events.
He'll be at CEO. I know that.
He'll be happy to kick your butt in any game.
I just want to say hi, shake his hand, and be like, "Here, I'm going to
guy.
sit there, and you're just going to kick my bum." And it'll be a great 1-to-3 set in KOF because that's how it will only take like about 10 seconds.
Exactly. Yeah, it's the longest part is if it's on a PS4, it's a loading screen.
I'm basically a fancy looking training dummy. That's pretty much what it is.
Same. That's why we're on comp.
Yeah, exactly. So. That's why I've retired. I'm too slow. As I was telling Kraken earlier, one of the owners of Data FGC, I was like, yeah, I'm old, and. Oh yeah, founder of Data FGC. I love how I'm just really screwing up everything in a sense of
you can't learn unless you make the mistakes.
Oh, right? That's how I learned. That's how I learned. It's like, oh, I see fire. Let me just put my hand on it and see what happens. Oh, that doesn't hurt right now.
Yeah. And it never will because we're always ready to keep going and learning here.
Oh, but I'm the definition of insane. I'll just keep doing it thinking there will be a different result.
All right. I saw a very wild team on the opponent that is not Zohma. Zohma we already seen up here, but Angel, God, I forget his name, and Shingo.
Okay.
Great team. Wilding. I love what people are currently doing in this game to find new stuff. Shune obviously got some crazy movement changes as well.
Just trying to see. I'm just trying to pull out the bracket, just trying to see what's going on and where we are and everything like that. But right, oh, okay. Zohma already starting out with the Vice going in what we saw the last time and when had to adapt. But we're. This is Loser Round 3, thank you. And as we're going through, it's like we got the Unhealth. To be honest, I really like Unhealth. There are other reasons why I like Unhealth, but it was one of those where they say that she's like the highest execution character in this game.
Yes.
But it's like, I don't know. I've always am gravitated to like I want the hardest character and I want to try. What makes her so hard though?
So she has multiple stances that cancel into specialized things. All of her attacks are standing, sitting dependent. Everything that she does is just harder than the rest of the cast. And until you understand how to do it, you can't make an opponent figure it out. And most of her stuff is like rollable until you know that, and then it's. She is by and far one of the most tricky characters to understand how to hit, and then once you get past it, you have to also execute it.
And, okay, so there's like more layers to it on top of that.
Way more. But I say give yourself 2 hours in the training room, and when you don't get it, if you still feel like doing it, go for it.
Go for it, yeah, which makes sense. But right now, Nino is really cleaning up Vice here of Zohma and using the Shunai. Really more of a faster character. That I do know a little bit of there. But now going up against the Yamazaki, this will be an interesting matchup with that big strike throw character again of Yamazaki against basically a fast zoner like Shunai.
Yeah, she's definitely not a zoner, but...
Well, not zoner, you know what I mean, Like, she has zoning tools, but really, like, when I said fast, it's like, really can move around as well.
Pixie style, right?
Yes.
Kind of like a very budgeted Magneto.
Yes.
In a way,
Yeah.
able to dash around the screen using his new EXs. He now can do 2 of them in the air, which is insane. And we've already seen some insane stuff from it. But Zohma, his job is to keep him on the ground, does so quickly, doesn't get that full HP back, but I think he's still at full. Yeah. So we're fine. Shingo, traditional style fighter, he's going to be able to just throw out big buttons, and he has the crit effect on him, where if the game decides it's time for you to do extra damage, it just happens, and it's very fun.
Is that random?
It's completely random. As far as I know.
It sounds like
all I'll say is some people hit me with it, and I go, "Why did that hit?" And they shrug their shoulders.
That sounds like X-Ray plus R, where it's just like random shenanigans are just happening on screen. It's like, wait,
I will wait to see if it happens. Here, did not get it picked up. There's a critical, so extra damage just tacked on. Luckily, it was part of the special super here, so it's not. It's just more damage and crit. Yeah. I'm like, maybe there's a perfect timing to it or something.
Every time you say crit, I'm thinking of Dungeons & Dragons right now. I'm such a nerd. But as we're getting,
well, he's only rolling like a D4 to get it here, because they're not uncommon to get criticals. So nice. We're gonna get the quick pickup here. You have the level 2 to do that extra damage and the poison. All he has to do is chip at this point or block the overhead and clean things up.
He does clean it up right there. Trying to see where Argen is up in this bracket as well, just seeing kind of what's going on and everything like that. But Zohma,
he's standing, he's hanging out for a brief moment, but not these players. They are in the trenches. They are fighting for their tournament lives here. This is the loser side, so we got to keep things going. Good dash up C there from an L.
Home too, by the way. So this is not real good in this bracket. Oh.
Yeah, and one of the best parts about Unhell, she does not need meter to do any of this damage. This is all raw, unfiltered damage, and a beautiful pickup there. So close to stun, but Zohma able to turn things around, get things going for him, going for that safe jump, tries to go for the command throw, but it's taken over immediately. Standing C, what a butt.
I was going to say that standing 4C is just like, I was like getting like, oh man. It almost felt like a Billy Kane, that type of thing, where we were singing A City of the Wolves yesterday, but that was hitting downtown. With that device.
In CVS 2, it's her standing heavy punch, and they were like, you know what, in this game where everyone has stubbier, harder to hit normal buttons for like most of the cast, let's give her a war crime. And I love that they did it, because she's DLC and it makes people want to play her, and the recent buffs to her are so nice. So I'm going to spend that level 1. We're going to EX Stomp here, or just go for Oki. Okay, I preferred the EX Stomp, that's fine.
That's you though.
That's me,
Zohma.
I'm not playing.
We're here for a reason, by the way. So, what a rollout by Nino, and going suing for max damage, but still keep on going. Nice little interrupt and counter and guard cancel by Zohma to stop all that pressure. Not full life, but we're probably go 3/4. Yeah, about 3/4 there as gets a half-life, and Nino on full life for Shinai. And gonna keep on going forward, playing the neutral game, trying to zone out a little bit, but trying to find a way in on the Yamazaki.
And is found it here. Guard cancel to get yourself out of damage here. Can't just go for the normal pound, put him in the corner. Great stuff. Poisoned and damaged. Every moment he's stuck in block stun, he is taking true damage here, which is just so nice if you're a Yamazaki player.
What a whip punish right there. That was good by Nino. Getting it on the Yamazaki. Going in pretty quick. Gets a confirm. Goes in with a short hop. Try to throw something out.
CD not working out there in the Shatter Strike to get some extra damage. Just going to go for that level 1. Pounder away. Great stuff to Zohma, having the execution to know what his win condition on Shatter Strike is.
All right, now, oh wow, sorry. Now we got
Shingo with some bar. Shingo is. I told you not to wear yourself out. You have a lot left.
I know. There's a lot left. That's why I was like looking at Argen standing there, but he's talking to Yurikov. So I was like, I wanted to kind of sub out. I also am hungry. I just like literally walked in. I was like, I'll help out. And then next thing I know, I was about to get food. And like, oh, you need help? Okay, and I came in because that's how I am. I'm a team player. As we're going in, speaking of team player, Yamazaki, aka Zohma. Zohma is piloting, just really trying to find a way in against the Shingo. Shingo using more of the heavy buttons, so just finding that way in. Oh, and we got.
Okay, yeah, good whiff on that crouching B to try and catch Zohma pressing, but he knows what his win condition is and he doesn't need it. Got the crit, but doesn't even need that extra damage. Taking him down. Anchor v Anchor here. This is somebody's fan cast of characters that they're hanging out with. Oh, Zohma lost his controller. What happened?
Oh no.
I hate when this happens. This is the dumbest thing. Pause the game. Pause the game. I don't know.
He has to lose the round, I think, right?
Yeah, probably. We're going to get a TO over. We're going to clear things up. Yeah, it's always the worst case. Yeah. Zohma a good sport. He knows. It happens.
It happens.
Equipment failures is never the way we want to go it there. I don't know why that happened. Super unfortunate.
I mean, that's weird, but I guess that was going to be now 1-1 to Nino on that default. So we'll move it on there. So we're going to a final game.
You just got to throw those ones away and just be like, yep, just the controller. I was in control. I was doing things. But I do agree with Zohma. This is not a team you want to give a free round on because all of the characters really require you to be on top of it. Pressing smart buttons.
Yes.
Using an intelligent play here. And part of that intelligent play is switching up the order of our characters if we're on the side of Zohma. We switched to Shermie. We're trying to keep it going. No, it's not mine. Yeah.
I don't know. And now we're going to go with Zohma starting off with the Shermie this time against Nino. And Nino still starting off with the On Hell. Wow. Little cross up there. Trying to get more in. They're basically two grapplers really kind of going at it right now, right? Correct?
I would not call On Hell a grappler at all. She has one.
Oh, no. Yeah, not a grappler. You're right.
She is the most scrappy stance-based character I've ever seen in this game. Great blocks to Zohma. That was not an easy sequence to get past. Low into double high. Could have definitely broken there, but he's taking his licks good. Great grappling pressure here coming in from Shermie. Yep, just wait for them to do something. He lost the controller again. Nino's being too nice. He needs to just beat him up if that happens.
Is it Nino that lost the controller?
No. Zohma keeps, like, it just randomly is popping from his something. It's not even saying disconnected on our screen, so I'm not going to look into it too much. I'm just going to let him play. I hope Nino just go for violence, dude. It's tournament. It's bracket. We love being nice, but also I'm playing. I'm here.
You're here for the money. You're here for the money.
I'm here for the show, but
you're here for the show. I meant they're here for the money.
That's true.
And the clout on getting those Doom Key trophies for Bite 9 here in Hampton Roads, Virginia, in the Hampton Roads Convention Center. But as we're going to keep on going, we got Zohma closing it out against Nino's Shunai. So already going down to the last character, Zohma kind of taking a commanding lead here. It's a little bit of a hill to climb for Nino with just the one character, with the last
Good
character
pickup
here
as well. Yeah, I did kind of pick up on Shermie being a really solid contender for like a character he might want to go in this matchup. He just does really, or she does really well versus all of those casts. No critical. Nino not getting the luck that he needs with the DP, still cleaning things up very slightly. No overhead here. Instead goes for that jump back. Love that. And a level 1, whether it's misinputted or not, it is going to spell partial doom if we finish our combos, but we don't, so it's fine.
It's fine. It's all right.
Crit!
That's
Oh, to finish it. Dang.
Good.
Definitely was a killable combo.
Oh! That's far C.
I think it's jumping D.
Oh, no, I was talking on Shermie, that chop.
Yes. Yeah,
That's far
that's
C.
her far C.
Okay. But yeah, that other one was jumping D, yes.
Yeah. But
Going to the Vice right here. Still a hill to climb for Nino. What a round start on that. I guess it was like sort of like a somersault kick away.
It's like, I know it's commanded as his Tatsu, and should get the level 1 here to close things out. Great stuff to Zohma. Cleaning up shop. Controller issues be darned. We are just kicking butt out here in King of Fighters 15. But honestly, big props to the other player for such a technically advanced team. That is a killer combo once it comes together. So keep practicing, keep playing King of Fighters, and keep on playing. Speaking of Argen, I know you were looking for him. Hey, look, he's right here.
He's on stream.
You found him.
Fresh off of his win last night on City of the Wolves against Yurikov, and everything like that. So
have you seen Yuri?
Yeah,
you was talking to him.
Yuri, I was talking over there. Yeah, so Yuri is
I just
here.
haven't seen him today.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was like, oh, please show up for King of Fighters.
Oh, he told me, he was like, I'm gonna win it tomorrow. I was like, okay.
I mean,
he's right there.
Definitely the favorite, Manu, obviously.
He says
So
I'm
good.
gonna win it tomorrow. I was like, all right. That's the confidence of Yurikov that he has. But right now it's gonna be Argen and HBHollaback.
HBHollaback. This guy's great. I'm excited to watch him play KOF. I feel like it's been a while. I think we played at max mode, but but I couldn't tell you what I did this morning, let alone what happened back in February.
I can tell you what I was doing this morning. It's called sleeping. After the day we had yesterday, it was a fun day. I love this event.
You learned a lot.
Yeah.
I sat around and watched video games and had a great time.
You looked locked in. Like,
I was trying. I really was.
Wait,
the performance might not have shown it, but I really was. So.
Well, when you saw Jakku just lapping your character Richa, and then you're like, it's like he's just trying to practice again.
Incredible players, just love them all.
Benny Morrow. Oh wow, we're gonna see. I feel like I'm.
So Benny took some tough nerfs in this patch.
Really?
Contender for #1 in the game previous, but really got hit comparative to the rest of the cast a lot harder than them. He got some stuff back, but his command grab got shot into the ground, essentially taken out of the game.
Wow.
So a semi-grappler character with great buttons is now just a character with pretty solid buttons.
I've always remembered like Benny Morrow just being like the super top tier, almost like every KOF in general.
Even when he's not top tier, he's a fan favorite due to his big buttons and the way he wants to play the game.
Yes.
So it just ends up working out really well for him here. But luckily, I will say from experience, Argen has plenty against Benny Morrow. We have a local player that loves this character and pilots him into top 1 or 2 pretty much every bracket we ever run.
And describe Hydern's like archetype for me. It looks like he's just like a big
Here's
blizzard.
Guile, but with the most disgusting cross-up that's ever lived on planet Earth. Hey, it's jumping Guile. Hey, look, this is bad now. That's crazy.
Oh, what is going on in the screen? All right, we got HBHollaback is getting bounced around, gets hit there, and wow, okay. Argen looked like he lost control of the match, but was able to bring it back right there in the loser's bracket.
What's funny is that play by HBHollaback pre-patch actually would have killed. So he made all the right calls exactly like a month ago.
Yeah,
but
I was going to say, it was like the patch did just come out like 3 weeks ago, I want to say. And it wasn't that long ago when it came out. And now everyone is still trying to figure this out. This is actually one of the first KOFs that I've seen post-patch. So that's why it's like I'm so confused right now. But I'm trying to hold it down with you. You are the expert here.
That is a crazy thing to say.
You are the expert.
I am here.
You are the retired, or not, you are the player that was
I'm still actively trying to get this down, the player. All right, Clark going to be really strong.
What a duck on a throw.
Yeah, so he actually dashed back there, trying to find great stuff. But, yo, that new 2C, we were talking about it earlier with Argen, So good. It's come back in full force. It feels like KOF 13. And if it's not a work time, are you really playing Kyo? Great pickups here. Going to take him towards the corner. Clark got some nice damage buffs, too. Maybe why he's throwing him in second, other than just enjoying that Hydern wherever he can place him. Nice armor, and should be cleaned up.
That is cleaned up. Argen actually gets that round, or at least gets that, takes out the second team member of HBHollaback. So HBHollaback now has to run it up all with Ash in these next two games.
Yeah. Ash, one of the kings of having 3 bars, so he's going to be looking to try and get that before Clark is done here. Let's see what we're able to do. The Shatter Strike lingering. Was it armor that went through that? I don't know.
I have no idea going in there, right? But all it looks like HBHollaback was trying to get that last confirm, get the last pixel. There's one. That just close it out. Yep. There you go. Crouching Beast to go into the confirm into that DP. And now we got down to our last character. Should be full life for each. Yes, here we are. So Yamazaki, again, kind of that like strike brawler character as we're using. And
nice cross up there. Gonna get that quick max. So we're not going to get the availability to go into our insane Ash combos here, but still completely good normal damage.
That
here.
wasn't insane?
No.
Okay.
So Ash has one of the highest executions
on I see what you're
on
saying.
damage if she has that 3-bar pickup, which is a quick max into level 2, or into level, level 2.
Yeah.
But really solid play there. Ash is a tricky character to get through. He might, Argen might be thinking about switching to a bit of a zoner in the final position. Yeah, GOONZ. GOONZ. Yeah, how on earth do you say names?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Don't ask me. We were the team that just basically, like, you know, Tadakara was just telling us names and we were just screwing it up.
I know. Continue to do it. Till I'm gone.
She's there reading it, and we're just like, huh?
Okay. Yeah.
We got it.
Clark,
Sure. Yes.
Clark point, Hydern second, points on Anchor. Yeah, that's my guess.
Kick, punch, block, KBB, camo.
Oh my God, he's holding the Clark on Anchor.
Why is that such a?
So you remember how I was talking earlier about
wanted to
Anchors being huge meter dump characters?
Yes.
Clark is the exact opposite of that. He is a battery through and through. He does not spend bar well. All of his level 1s don't do as much damage as the rest of the cast level 1s. He is the lowest damage level 1 user that I'm aware of.
But what it coming down to, is it just sort of like a comfortable gameplay type of thing? Like, even though it's an Anchor, doesn't meter dump.
I think his hope is he doesn't have meter to dump. He's just trying to spend it earlier. And also the EXs on Clark are fine. Okay. There's nothing bad there, but yeah, matchup wise, I don't love it. I'll ask him about it later.
Yeah,
but yeah, let's let him play. Let's let it go. Off to a solid start here, just having to hold down the Benimaru. This is all you want to do. Quick to a confirm, but a little too close to the ball to get that full pickup. And just zoning out. Nice.
Confirm. Oh, no, it did not fit. Clean up the combo. And now that HBHollaback is able to get that confirm on that cross-up and side switch.
Yeah, it was supposed to be flash slash, and it wasn't. It just didn't hold the charge. Been there, done that. Got to move it on. GOONZ is super great. This character has bodied the heck out of me 100 different times, and it looks like it's starting off strong versus HBHollaback with the perfect.
Yeah, all right, so there you go. The perfect right there. So now we're going to go and see the Kyo versus the GOONZ.
Tougher matchup.
Tougher matchup, yeah.
Little bit trickier. Kyo able to just get in and play so much pressure. And GOONZ really wants to stay away from you, but still having that pickup for half a bar, you can juggle anywhere, which is really nice. Nice. Good job with the whirlwinds. You have to try and keep him out, trying to spend that EX to get through it. No pickups, though.
I was going to say, that was a pretty good confirm on the low C, on the low B. And now he keeps on going. A nice big confirm there by HBHollaback, but gets super there. Now more damage as HBHollaback. Actually, he was able to kill. I was not expecting that to kill. We're now down to one more. Yeah, Anchor Clark. What you were talking about earlier.
This is going to be one. believe me, I'm one of the bigger believers in Argen being able to do whatever he wants. This is a tricky one. He has set himself up for a tough fight, and goodness me, yeah, there's an immediate... It's not the Shatter Strike. I honestly don't know what it's called. Oh, I'm going for it again. It's plus, it has armor, and it beats throws. So it's quite a good universal mechanic.
Oh, wow.
EX to finish things up here. He's going to try and go for that level 1. No, just going to hold on to it. He wants that extra bar for system mechanics.
Oh, man. Now we're going to Argen. All right, just about tied in life here. What are these jumping, just rushing HBHollaback down, but nice wake up DP there by HBHollaback. Argen's trying to finish it off on the OK. What was the setup? Jumping. Oh, wow.
And that EX DP to clean it off. Kyo having one of the most efficient EX DPs. Like a minute. One of the most efficient
I'm just like pointing up like, hey, you
we'll probably go to a break.
Yeah,
and then
we
can swing you on at some point. But
I know he would like. He was actually really wanting. I was like, look, you have a backup. Just concentrate on your thing. Get it, because I'm being a team player, loving everybody here at Fight.
Yeah.
I mean, always shout out to you. It was great always meeting you for the first time.
I know this
everything
has been
like
super
that.
fun.
And then meeting Dadakara and Kraken over at Max Mode as well, as we're kind of going in. Oh, and then it looks like we're going to go to the next match. Actually, we're not going to go to the break yet.
Don't sweat it.
But we got Yurikov, my boy.
Yeah, this is a fun one.
It's a fun one.
I'm still furious at him, but you know, I mean, incredible player. We'll see them in Tenkun probably come out.
I was going to say
Blue
this
Mary.
is where Benedictine, Blue Mary, and then usually he sometimes does the Benimaru. But like I don't know who you would do now.
With that patch, with some of the changes on that character, not exactly as easy as a swim-in pick where you can just kind of do whatever you want. Do you want to swing out though?
Yeah, we can swing out. Yeah, so actually, you know what? It has been nice. I need to eat and sort of take a little rest. But Argen, fresh off his match, is going to be coming in and taking over there. So
we will take care of you later.
Yeah, Tomodaga is signing off, and here comes Argen.
Yeah. We will see him back on Virtual Fighter 5 later this evening, so make sure not to go anywhere. But we got plenty more King of Fighters to run here. We are rolling here. Hello and welcome back, Argen. We got you back. We had to steal you by giving you a crazy hard run to go through.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah.
It's okay. I am fried in this game.
Oh yeah. We've been focusing on the City of the Wolves for a little bit, so that's okay.
Yeah. We are CFL has definitely become much more of a bastion for City of the Wolves lately.
Yeah.
It's been a while since I've really played this game like that. I had a lot of fun, though. It was nice to press buttons. The level competition here, though, is really, really good, for sure.
I love it. I love that all the Max Mode guys came up. I think Georgia's that region where I think SNK, I think it's live, and it's all good here. We got Ludovic versus Yurikov, New York coming out. All right, let's see it. That's
so I was talking with Yurikov quite a bit, like just during the bracket and leading up to it. And he straight up told me after I got smoked on screen by HBHollaback, it's like, yo, I'm just going to play your team. I got you. And so now
pretty much.
So now we got Point Clark, and he's doing Point Clark things. Oh, nice air grab.
Yeah,
oh,
really
my God, bro. Yeah.
And Ludovic on the stream earlier, absolutely cooking. I mean, but most players against Yurikov gonna face quite a wall. This man has been perfecting this game, doing everything silly imaginable, but also doing it efficiently and doing it well.
Nice air grab again. If anything, like, at least to me, this demonstrates the level of proficiency that Yurikov has in this game, because, like, Ludovic's entire team is historically very hard for Clark to deal with. And Yurikov right now is still kind of just, like, running a clinic with Point Clark here.
Yeah, again, fishing for that air throw, but now getting locked down in the corner a little bit. Some quick fireballs to try and lock down that pressure, but still punishing and responding is going to get him fried here.
Out by Ludovic. Not quite. Oh,
I like the
media attempt. It's a very unfortunate situation to be in. I respect trying to save the meter, hoping that he would get the kill on Clark, but I mean, if he's got a pixel left, you're still in danger.
Yes. Been there many a times between many of our players, getting fried by this guy.
We do have multiple Clark players in our region.
Good ones. Oh my
wow. Okay.
I'm not sure if that was a call out or just a buffer, but Yurikov kind of just getting away with murder.
It's genius.
Yes. And the Prodigy showing up. Okay. Should be able to just win by chip here. Yes, or a jumping CD, catching the fallback, and getting maximum HP back to try and keep himself on this winner side.
Yeah, Ludovic definitely trying to slow the game down a bit. Mai, of course, being naturally very good at that. That is historically her talent in these games.
Slowly trying to find an open window versus Kyo. Doesn't really want him to get in fears of those overheads, those crouching 2Cs, and the insane amounts of damage this character can do for proficient bar. Okay, and a quick run-up throw.
Nice. Oh, overhead.
Oh, just right into it, into the level 3. Smart.
Sir, all the damage you need off of that overhead. If you're under 50%, yeah, you definitely got to watch out for those. It's a very hard guess.
I mean, there's so much stuff you got to be aware of in this game. If I fall victim to it, good, better player. It's fine.
Right.
This is
many things to watch out for, and you know, casual 61 characters to have it prepared against. You know.
Yeah. Just another day in the office.
Indeed.
And then you join their world tour, and then they offer 4 games, the most of any world tour, and you're supposed to be good at all of them. You got to get points, right?
Yeah, of course.
Or they might throw you on stage versus some of the most proficient players in the world at their respective games. So yeah, it's fine.
Ludovic doing a much better job of trying to set the pace in this game. Yurikov manages to find the reversal grab here. Nice. Good defense by Ludovic here.
Yeah, this Athena was running a train at the beginning of when we started the broadcasting, but now kind of getting slowed down. A great close C there to get the double hit, reset this pressure, get them all standing, and now what are we going to do on Oki?
Woo. That air grab. I wish I understood how that air grab worked a little bit better in this version of the game. I know how it works in 13, not in this one.
Yeah, an immediate press there. Good shimmy skills. Trying to get this Clark out of the way, and a whiffed grab will make it easy. Standing D to finish things off. Ludwig, a character up, but not much HP to Athena's name.
Yeah, still very excellent movement in that last round. Let's see if we can keep it up for a little bit. Oh, well, oh, okay.
Not
no
punish. Hey.
I'm surprised that had, like, no recovery on it.
Same side. That light
nice
DP through the string.
Oh, I respect the attempt.
At some point, you just have to go for it, right? When you know you're in pretty much death's door.
Yeah.
Hope for a little extra damage.
Yo, of course, having access to Rekkas, so you're going to get a healthy amount of chip damage to deal with anyway, so I guess you might as well take the gamble there.
Nothing less to lose. I'm playing with the casino's money right now, but back to our regularly scheduled program with having to spend whatever life you got here. All right, Yuri trying to find any sort of gap or incoming pressure.
Yeah, and oh, we got a 3D Naxxor finding some mileage here.
Oh my gosh, a Bare on Wake Up. Ludwig not scared of what's to come.
I noticed that Yurikov's like slowing the pace down a little bit against Yuri, which makes a lot of sense. I'm pretty sure this is another character that got some pretty scary buffs in the patch.
Yeah.
And Yuri has,
in
in more recent years, kind of been the character that is always able to put out a ton of damage with meter.
That quick Max trying to get some mileage out of it. The EXDP is going to get a little bit, but
no.
oh my gosh, an unfortunate drop on that bar C, and just butchering out with buttons in the EXDP to close it. All the meter, but a character down. Yurikov with just the smallest of leads.
Yeah, a little bit of a scrap there. Yurikov probably having to spend a little bit more meter to get the job done than he would have liked, but still up a character, a little bit of life, see if we can get out of here.
Great block on the overhead, and an even better anti-air option with that light fire coming out from Mai. Now it's the Mintenku. This is the character I know Yurikov for, and immediately starting with the flash.
So Yurikov was just showing me a lot of the new stuff that Meitenkun has in this patch. Apparently Meitenkun being top tier is very much in the discussion right now. And granted, he doesn't have a whole lot of meter to really demonstrate some of the stuff that he was showing me at the moment, but that doesn't mean that can't happen at some point during this game.
Yeah, or even a later match potentially. Good guard cancel. Just wants to lock down this corner pressure right now. That CD is a great button, but it is a little slow and hard to hit. And a quick throw repeat. What do we go for? One more time? No, great CD here. Going to be able to pick it up. Held his charge.
Oh, no. You better be real careful what you do next here. Nice. Good job on the run grab.
Were you ready for that to be a pixel and then him die? Was it just me?
Yeah. Thankfully, this game provides you nice little tickers on the life bar so you can see exactly the partitions of like 100 health per tick. So usually you can kind of get the read on when something's going to kill, when something's not.
Yeah. I feel
playing
like
games with SageM is a little bit harder in this one.
yes, certainly. But not much. Sometimes the damage will creep up.
True.
But yeah, it's,
right.
I love a game that understands, like, hey, we're so complex anyways. Here's some, like, easy little benchmarks so you kind of know what's going on at all points. It makes it really understandable what kind of damage you're doing.
Okay, so Yurikov has decided, understandably, that
Time to play
we're going to play ball for real now. Going with Point Maton-kun.
Now. And this is what I kind of run too sometimes. I've had some experience in that secondary position, going for that throw reset there. Beautiful stuff.
Yeah, the mix that you get in the corner here is actually kind of crazy.
Being a little bit of a problem, right, with the reflect and also the availability to kind of ruin your charge at any point. But it doesn't matter when we get OTG knockdowns like that. Nice stuff.
Yeah. Yurikov really trying to define the game here. Oh, yeah, no, you got to watch out for that.
Good full screen and going for that light one to try and catch them on coming. Very nice stuff. Very a little bit of an easier matchup for him, right? Can just kind of sit around and hold the charge once you get that life advantage. Doesn't have to do too much here. Yeah,
this is another character where if you lose an early lead, it's a bit of an uphill battle trying to get that back, because this character is very good at maintaining and controlling space in a lot of different angles. Look at this pressure.
Level 1, no, doesn't have access to it. Instead, out of there, using that crouching C to maximize the damage for minimum charge and a quick pickup. We're going to stay at full health on the side of Yurikov, and Ludovic has got the my left 4 bars. What can he do with it?
Well, so for now, yeah, it looks like we're still going to have to deal with some pretty intense offense here from Yurikov. Clearly not afraid. Not too worried about slowing the game down right now. He just really wants to run the game plan.
Well, okay. Not a lot of damage for that level 1, but when you have max bar, you might as well try and get something here. EX into normal pickup, and then the safe setups. It's still his turn. He's plus level 1 to clean it up and finish it. Yurikov with the, what was it, OCV with the mid-tank here.
Yeah, that's such a nasty mix-up in the corner there, too. Spend a bar, get like almost half life, and then they have to guess. I noticed that I've been seeing a lot more of that type of mix lately. I mean, granted, I probably haven't been watching KOF as much as I should, but I do notice that people are finding a lot more opportunities for like air reset into like, okay, well, you can't just mash grab here because I could probably have enough advantage to just advance strike into you.
Exactly, yeah.
And then if you press, then I just get rewarded with even more damage. And Yurikov definitely leveraging that mix to his benefit as part of a very oppressive Maton-kun game plan that has only gotten stronger in this recent patch.
Yeah, somebody at the SNK Studios really, really likes that character, and I'm happy about it. No one else is.
Technically, he's like a protagonist for like this
Team Heroes.
Yeah, this current iteration of KOF storyline. So I mean, speaking of protags, well, I mean, I don't know if we're gonna see him right now, but we did see him earlier on stream. Shune.
Yes.
All the protagonists are clearly benefiting from some privilege. Shune, Isla, and Maton-kun, as a matter of fact, are all doing pretty well, I would say.
Yeah, I mean, Isla did get hit with some like small nerfs to that jumping CD as well as some other stuff, but some of the more egregious bar spend that she gets for just existing in that back slot is just absolutely insane. But we're not going to see her right now. Instead, we got the Athena, we got the Mai, we got the Yuri, we got Benny, Kyo, and Ash, and I mean, what a lineup of casts.
Indeed.
I'm sure it's been a teen heroines at some point. I mean, that left screen, come on, it had to have showed up at least once.
That is basically
A pop star with some heroines, dude.
Indeed. That is a true SNK heroines team right there.
Yes, also on sale right now. I need to pick that one up, get some stuff. It's always like $60. I'm not spending $60 for 2 hours. All right. Trying to get in there.
It was fun for the time.
Exactly. Wow. Okay.
This little safe jump there.
Oh,
my
baby,
God.
it's back!
I don't know if I miss it, but I'm happy for the KO players. I'll just say that.
Oh my gosh, the EX Reka to get through that fireball. Not going to get the max amount of HP back, but still going to be in a comfortable 3/4 position. HBHollaback got to be feeling good after that one.
Yeah, excellent recognition from HBHollaback there.
Ooh, same side. I got hit. Little miss on the combo here. Gonna be a little damaging, depending on how much bar we want to spend, and it's nothing. We're just going for that positioning anyways. Over the EX Reka and able to continue moving on here. Trying to go for that command grab. Gonna fall up short, and a couple combos just falling short here.
Yeah.
Perhaps a little bit of fatigue as this bracket continues on, but we got to start getting those pickups.
This is a very intense game. Being on point 100% of the game, certainly very difficult.
Yeah. Execution that is required, the amount of brain power to figure out how to actually open up your opponent and do all the fighting game stuff in between can get taxing on anybody. But Ludovic holding strong here, evening up the character count, and only a little bit of life down with a lot of extra bar.
That is a scary amount of bar to have on Yuri.
And that maximum amount is now active. Great DP to catch her out of the air, though.
Yeah, Yuri, of course, benefiting from I believe this is a relatively recent change where now she gets anywhere juggle demon flip grabs off of like basically any air hit, which is very KOF 13-esque. Certainly a version of Yuri that I do not miss, but it's back, so
gotta deal with it. They really did take some inspiration with the previous patch giving us CD jump counter hits, and now this patch, a lot of characters kind of got their old sauce from 13. So, you know, I mean, we just got to remaster 13. I don't know.
I mean,
they're feeling it.
If you like KOF 13, you're probably thriving right now.
Well, crazy. Why I like this game even more somehow. I didn't think it was possible.
True. All right, HBHollaback being taken down to the Ash. But, I mean, 2 bars is plenty to make something happen.
Yeah, I definitely feel like this is one of those characters that strives with that 3-bar conversion, but any amount of bar on this character can be nuts. Not Fireball Invincible. I learned something new today.
Yeah, sometimes it's kind of hard to tell, like, where the invincibility is in some of these supers. I'm surprised that didn't go through. Very unfortunate meter expenditure for Ludovic, but we're still getting a couple of bars going into this last character, relatively even on both sides.
Wow.
That
was that? Yeah, at least it ended in a cross-up. Disgusting stuff here. Looking for that immediate grab, but a great run out by Ash, not confirming with the double crouching Bs instead of missing one of those inputs. Counter not going to work out, instead off to that extra charge. I don't know. Yeah, I don't think Mai wins a fireball war here, so eventually that's going to run out.
Yep.
But the life lead
back on a bit of a life deficit here, but I mean, if that meter gets a chance to come out, this could be a very different game.
The 3 bars on deck, whiffed flash.
Okay. HBHollaback finding his way in. Empty jump low.
Oh, I'm curious if the fireball ended up messing that up. Going to get the, oh no. I thought we were just going to get the roll through Oki. That's fine. And we're finding death there. Unfortunate for HBHollaback. Definitely had a moment where the hero music played, and then Mechanics decided to take it down a notch.
Yeah, very unfortunate interaction on that activation there. Definitely made an effort to try to get the most out of the opportunity that he could.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's pretty difficult with Ash when you have all of your meter gone to just an unfortunate circumstance. Certainly a character that, well, I mean, there's a reason that people run him on Anchor.
Yeah.
Because, you know, that is where the major threat of the character lies, is with the meter expenditure leading into massive, massive damage.
Without a doubt. Yeah, I feel like the 3 times they've shown up on screen here, we haven't gotten to see the full gameplay of Ash come out. But still his neutral play with Ashe, very solid, able to find good spare hits, but I know everyone wants to see the cool giant damage combo.
That's the interesting thing about Ashe is that, you know, he can do a little bit of both. The meter is what enables a little bit of both, but like he's very good at setting the pace of the game so that he can get the meter that he needs.
Right, off to some quick dashing in, just rolling out of that nonsense. HBHollaback not going to deal with any of it. Ludwig with a great block, still going to get a quick punish. No spending, just wants that battery damage. I like it.
Athena 2C, putting in the work. HBHollaback busting out the EX Rekka. Command grab.
Ooh, empty as well. The game plan is evolving. Let's see if they start getting tired of the nonsense. Great EXDP.
The forward movement on that EXDP is crazy.
Yeah.
I just saw him take a big step when he did that. I'm like, are you kidding?
Oh. I think if he would have gone for 2C, it might have actually clipped there, but still kind of autopiloting back to that jumping cross-up B.
I'm actually kind of surprised that it didn't hit. That was like pixels away.
Yeah. Tiny character buffs. That's why I play him.
Right?
I just want you to miss me because you're so used to playing big characters.
So true.
Wow, great jump there by Ludwig. Really making miles out of the last bits of life on this character.
Yep. Oh.
Miles are up. Time to go back.
Slight delay reaction on the DP there. I respect the attempt. Probably just a couple frames off on that.
As long as you don't beat yourself up over tiny little mistakes like that, you'll be doing just fine. Great cross
big
up
hit from Yuri here. Look at that damage. That was 1 bar.
Yeah, and he probably gained back a lot, too, in between that. Maybe meter neutral or positive. I mean, ridiculous. Ooh. Oh, level 1 here.
Nice intercept. Catching the landing frames and the big hit.
I like that.
Pretty significant life lead for Ludovic right now. Nice. Backdash dive kick? Okay.
Ridiculous.
Okay, sure.
That's fine. It's fine.
She can do that. That's fine.
I don't know with the oh, nice. Good pick here. Wow, good hold on that flash kick. Looking for a quick pick. Yeah, just going to spend that level 1. Just get some of this bar off your table. Do some extra damage.
Try to wear down the wave as much as you can in case things do go south.
Card cancel to win back a little bit of space. Not oftentimes you're going to see a Yuri try and get an Ashe away from them, but with the life lead, you might as well spend as much time as you can trying to get him away. Wow, reversal on that.
HBHollaback trying to spend some of that meter to maintain some kind of pressure. Doesn't want to spend too much so he can possibly make the comeback here, but a little bit of an uphill battle. Okay. All right, we're willing to spend a bit. Still trying to control the game as much as we can.
Nice.
Oh, what a call out from Ludovic.
The reactionary pickup on that was just top tier. Understanding the win condition, immediately seeing that heavy come out, thinking he's safe, and he's like, nope, I got that full screen level 1. I can do whatever I want in this position. Great recognition.
Excellent read. Capitalizing on every little bit of meter that he had going into that last round.
All right, and I already see Zohma coming back up to the screen. It's going to be
looks like we got Zohma and Dawn. If you're a fan of Athena, I'm sure you're having a great time right now.
Been on the screen a whole bunch.
Yeah.
Yeah. Definitely some notes to be had with it all. I have learned a lot of new things. I feel like we have old Auntie plays Athena occasionally on that team. Like, I can't think of any other Athena players in our general area. So
Athena's certainly not like, I would say, a super common character, but there seem to be quite a few Athena players in this region. I mean, I feel like she's always been pretty solid in this version of KOF.
Yeah.
But of course, like, her playstyle is a little bit complicated, a little bit Shoto-y, which not as many people find to be, like, I guess, entertaining. It's not as high octane or as exciting as what a lot of other characters in the cast can offer, but certainly she has the ability to do a lot of different things depending on your flavor.
Yeah, and I feel like if you were going to try and play that play style, you wouldn't gravitate to an SNK game. You'd just go play a Street Fighter, something or another, and go do it there. But
sometimes Street Fighter is okay in this game.
Yeah, it really is.
Especially when Robert is allowed to be good.
Yeah.
But we are not going to be seeing Robert right now, and probably not anytime soon. We are going to see Yamazaki Shermie Vice.
Yes, I've been running this team. The Vice has been switching in and out from the first position and anchor position. He's been finding the success in point, but anchor Vice, we haven't gotten there successfully yet. So
yeah.
we'll see how it runs.
Point Yamazaki is very interesting for sure. This character is, I would say, a lot better known for the insane damage that he can put out when he has access to meter, but certainly he has the neutral tools to be able to compete on point. And then, of course, Point Vanessa.
Oh, yeah. So when we were starting up, I was playing against Don, and I got past the Vanessa on my final run. I got to the Mai, so
yeah,
it was quite a solid player, and only falling to Manu earlier. So
yeah,
just
Don very proficient with this team.
Love what I'm seeing. Starting off strong. Putting at the bottom of those joints right now. Good pickups here.
Nice, test immediately. Oh, okay. Trying to go for the Oki here.
Yeah, does not want him leaving that corner. The overhead, not quite close enough to be able to hit it, but still safe enough to get through it. Oh my God, just swinging with this close C. Like thinking about
attempt to contest, but Don manages to find the round here.
Yeah, Shermie might have a better time with just being able to throw out standing C or crouching C and get away with these last little bits of life. Save that meter for a more prevalent Mai matchup, which I feel like will be trickier. That's unsafe. I don't know what
definitely an excellent normals character. Some of the best, one of the best collections of buttons in the game overall, I would say, throughout most of this game's lifetime.
Yeah, before I had any idea how to play King of Fighters, this was the character I was playing, so.
Shermie's pretty sick. Been very strong for a good amount of time.
Nice EX pickup here. Do we go for that cross-up? No, just trying to butcher around with that incredibly fast jumping C, able to get so much damage off of a counter hit there, and finding the stun here, not something you oftentimes see, messing up the hop pickup, but still plenty of damage on the board. Do we go in for any level 1? No, dropping the final bits of that combo.
All right, that was a pretty cool route from Mai there. Unfortunately, not being able to get the damage to close this out, and now we got to deal with some oh my God.
How dare you move forward even an inch, no bar available.
I'm surprised that Zohma's holding on to the meter here.
Yeah. It's definitely not something I would have thought. Instead goes for the Maximo, trying to get his mistakes back.
Oh, unfortunate.
Yeah, not the way he wants to go out there. A rough 2-bar into nothing. But still has Vice with 2 bars. We're still looking pretty solid. Just has to clean up this Mai before things get out of hand.
Yep.
Okay, great throw on Don's part.
Spending on quick max here. Trying to get Mai off the screen, but right now, big pressure coming in from Don.
Oh, and the empty into low. If you didn't get hit, you're lying.
Zohma trying desperately to get away here. Same side this time.
I think it's for the best I didn't get to this Mai. My goodness. I would be toast.
Mai jump B doing what it does.
Good button.
I believe Mai also, yeah, that's right. This patch, Jump C, I believe, is actually cross up on her now, right?
Yes, crazy stuff from this character.
As if she didn't already have an utterly insane cross up in Jump B, which we've seen many, many times already.
Yeah.
I guess she needed another one, so.
I think it's for like that hop range that he's actually shooting for, right? With that immediate jump C, like if they happen to pass underneath it to give more options there. But like, yeah, I don't know how much more she needed, but I mean, I'm sure Don's happy, so I'm happy.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I bet. All these characters on his team got some pretty cool changes. I know Vanessa at the very least got some pretty cool options off of a lot of like her EX dashes, and
she got a lot faster frames too on like all of her pressure, so it just feels more consistent. It's easier to pick up, and just damage is always extra good in this game.
Yeah, that's right. Her jump C is a much better cross up now too.
Yes, thank goodness, because you know when I think of a boxer archetype, I want to be crossed up by it, but it's fine.
Right? very normal.
KOF subverting things. Who would have guessed? Okay. A little far on that jumping CD. Zohma finding a chance to punish it here, taking him to the corner, locking him down, tries to go for that command throw, but immediately locking in and finding the jump out. God, no damage on that.
I'm surprised that did not kill.
Good tack break. Tried to find the hop, but instead the Shatter Strike, keeping things going here. And the max damage to keep it going. Don gonna win with a sliver left.
Yeah, not to be deterred from even a pixel. Excellent implementation of Shatter Strike there.
Had to find the gap in the pressure, had to keep it going his way. Now we're on that same side, getting so much space for that. Recognized that Zohma's going to swing there, so that, you know, if we get back to Vanessa, which he's already hoping we don't, little extra nugget of knowledge to bring with yourself into a potential Game 3. But maybe we just close it up quick.
For sure. And Don trying to find his footing here. Nice.
Able to lock down some of that pressure with the fireball, staggering those standing A's for anything, but Zohma finally sick of it. Gonna find a quick pickup here. Not quite close enough to get that unique jumping 2B. Okay, and the combo? No level 1, just wants that reset. Okay. Finds the jumping B again.
You know, I really want to see what the hitbox is on that button. I have questions.
They didn't make her calves so big in this game for nothing.
SNK, please. I have questions.
They may not have answers for you, unfortunately. Great jumping A there to lock down Yamazaki before he's able to get the whip out. And a CD to keep the pressure going his way.
Indeed. Anchor Yamazaki, this is a character that I love very, very much.
Nice pickup here.
Zohma trying to find his way out of this my pressure. It's very difficult to sit in a range where the threat of jump B is imminent.
Nice. And
excellent conversion off of the J2B there.
Yeah, I'm almost certain that's a new pickup off of the changes to her dash. And just the far standing, I think, D there. Great stuff to Don. Going to be staying in this bracket. He's in top 8, but still has a little ways to go if he wants one of these trophies that are we're starting to get close to. I think this is winter finals, Manu versus Yurikov.
I believe so. That's what we got.
Absolutely. We are going to take just a quick break as we continue on in this bracket here. Don't go anywhere. King of Fighters 15 is coming right back for you guys. See you soon. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. King of Fighters 15 is still alive and well here over in Virginia. We are on to our winners final side. I'm still here with Argen, hanging out, doing a great time over here. We got Yurikov, Manu sitting on deck, waiting to give you guys some action. I almost said Fatal Fury. I'm losing it. It's getting there.
Right. Long weekend. Very busy. High energy here. Fantastic time. That's why we get a decent collection of CFL people that come out here.
Yes. We're going to get more next year. I underestimated how fun this was going to be. I always do that, though.
I feel like me and my wife have been bullying people to try to come up to this event basically since 2023.
Yeah.
That was the first year that we came. We had a great time.
Was that Bite 6 or 7? I'm going to stop before I say it.
I believe that would have been Bite 6, yes.
Bite 6. Okay.
Yeah, had a fantastic time. I love the grassroots feel of this event.
No.
The organizers really care about like preserving that feeling and keeping the energy up. And I mean, you know,
and
I tell people to come every year ever since.
On top of all of that, the brackets have ran so smooth
Yes.
within their blocks. People are showing up. People are kind and smiling. It's the best kind of vibe. It's the best kind of play. But all of that is out the window. It's time for violence. Yurikov versus Manu.
There we go. And
going for the unsafe Rekka right away. Testing his patience as fast as we can.
Yeah. Manu running a team that, you know, it's very funny. I saw a meme on Twitter earlier today that was just a picture of a Yashiro Ryo O Yashiro just saying, no, I'm not here to have fun. I want to win. This team is looking a lot like that because even though Ryo is not on the screen, Blue Mary is, from what I understand, a contender for a very similar position of strength.
Yes, just very strong stuff. Obviously, we see it on both of the teams here, but currently getting swatted out of the sky. Manu going to just go down to the two characters that he was piloting earlier to near perfection.
Yes, Manu with a very, very aggressive play style, much like how he played Fatal Fury. very scary, very overwhelming. But Meitenkun is the kind of character where if he gets a good read on the way that you want to move, it's very easy for him to stifle that kind of momentum. Hence, that's why we got a Yurikov at an early lead right now. Nice contest from Manu here.
That insane patience.
Nice healthy cash out, some big corner carry.
Trying to lock him down here with those safe buttons, but finally finding a moment for the flash, expending the level 1-2. Very expensive stuff, but you can't deny the results. We're down to our anchor and still holding on to the battery.
Yes, sir, but now we got the true final boss, Yashiro, on 4 bars. Granted, you still have to get through 3 characters, but I mean, this character absolutely has the damage to make it happen.
Yeah, with having some of the most damaging 1-bar confirms in this game, why wouldn't you? I think we spend that bar, even though we want to hold on. Oh, we do? Okay. I prefer this little character down with a little bit of extra XP. But
I was going to say, if I could get Meitenkun off my screen,
Gone.
if I had the option, I would pick it immediately.
I know whenever I pick it, it's gone almost immediately. Right. So nice pickup here. Going to go for that little hop. No, give him some extra space. And then Kara into that. Yeah. Beautiful stuff.
This is and such, I suppose, are the consequences of not taking the rat off the screen when you can.
Get rid of it fast. This is our winners finals, so this is first to 3, I believe. If it says final on there, we're running that first to 3, but only this grands and losers finals, so still time to adapt, but the rounds are slowly pattering away.
Yeah. Still a good amount of time to adapt, but it is very challenging in KOF to adapt when you get somebody on like an early momentum like that, because like right now from Yurikov's side, we've only seen Meitenkun on the screen.
Yes.
There's still 2 whole characters that you have to deal with beyond that. And if you haven't really seen the way that your opponent is playing those characters yet in the course of a set, it's a lot harder to really kind of set the pace that you need to make that comeback. Granted, Manu certainly had the level of capability to make that happen. Huge damage here for only half a bar.
Yeah, that is really insane. I can understand why people are comparing to the Ryo now. As a skeptical but a true believer in just one combo. Oh my god, just mashing there. Abare coming out, going to get cornered combo. No, he doesn't go for the OTG on that forward light kick. Instead, waiting for Manu to try and do something and punish accordingly. Taking out to the Yashiro once again.
Yeah, excellent control of the pacing from Yurikov here. Once again, leading into Yashiro. Oh! Yurikov very confident that Manu was going to try to find some movement there to close up the space.
Oh my gosh, really? Pressing on the low kick there. Again, going for that little hop setup to give himself proper frame kill. Take him down. OTG with the light kick. Oh my god, still pressing. Manu will not be deterred. It doesn't matter what, and it's going to find a bit of a problem there. Hunting down, getting the most HP he can back, and back to the Yashiro with 4 bars and a quarter. I've seen this story before.
Indeed. And right now, it still looks like Yurikov demonstrating a healthy amount of dominance with Meitenkun here, but it looks like we are finally going to get a much less scaled level 1. Some Oki here.
Wow.
Excellent reaction
there.
Oh.
This time getting that CD to get a whole bunch of that space back, keeping it, oh my gosh, off of the single hit. Great understanding there. Gonna spend the level 3. The rat is finally gone. It's time to start learning stuff about Blue Mary, because even though a lot of HP back, a lot of time back, this is still a tough climb.
Yes. Sitting within the range of the timer that he can get the maximum amount of health back, but he did have to spend a healthy amount of bar to get Meitenkun off the screen. So, okay, very nice. Good pressure here. Going to spend the bar that we have to try to secure the Oki so that we can hopefully find some time to close this out and get Mary off the screen before she gets some early momentum.
Ooh, yeah. Confident with his life lead right now. Happy to go for that DP. Keep things going. Great jumping CD that she has. Able to run around.
Good patience from Yurikov here. Got to be really careful what you do with... Oh, there it is!
And the quick max into the level 2, straight into our level 3 here for the maximum amount of damage possible. Obviously, we have a little bit of that scaling, but for 2 bar, or for 3 bar, 4? goodness. Lots of bars, you're gone.
Yeah, that's all 4 bars, guaranteeing that you get a. Usually with that much bar spent, you can average like 600-700 off of a quick max, even with the initial scaling. So very good insurance execution from Yurikov there, just keeping it simple, trying to capitalize, spending all the meter that you need so that you don't have to worry about doing anything fancy to close that out.
Yeah, very rare that you get to see that in the mid position as well, that full spend, having to obviously max out your bar, but also the quick max timer so much shorter, so you have to have that execution of the confirms. I mean, there's a reason he's in winners finals, and the reason he wins so many of these gosh darn King of Fighters 15 brackets.
Extremely talented KOF 15 player. SNK player in general, really.
Yeah.
Not even just SNK, like he's also really good at Strive. Like he's good at like a lot of different games.
I think he came out at 9th here in that one as well, so really great stuff. And I'm honestly so glad he didn't make it to top 8 because it was at the same time as City of the Wolves, and that would have been a nightmare. So
right,
everything worked out for a reason. In the Shermie?
So yeah, so we didn't get a chance to talk about it yet. And already Meitenkun is off the screen, so Manu has abandoned the Blue Mary pick to go back to Shermie. And
might be working.
clearly this was a good decision.
Yes.
Now granted, Yurikov still has a healthy amount of games to work with to potentially adapt to this current change in momentum, and Blue Mary seems to be getting the job done.
Yeah, obviously having the availability to member select here, you know, he can do whatever he needs to if it gets out of control, but kind of just looping it around, getting everything in order. We're back to even, character for character. Yurikov back to what he knows here.
Excellent snipe on that last sequence there, managing to avoid Shermie 2C with a full jump, getting that conversion.
No, Shiro damage on that
OTG off of this. Plenty of options that you get in the Oki here. Good timing on the reversal there.
Oh, not safe. The far standing C into the quick confirm.
All right, we're going straight back to the corner.
Boom.
And again.
Throw, yes, great empty jump for that Manu. Character up, but pretty much no bar on the board. Has to play as honest as Yashiro gets, which is still barely any.
Right. I mean, and of course, like, you know, Yashiro is a character who's also, like, a very popular point choice.
Yes.
So most people who would be playing Yashiro would be pretty comfortable operating with minimal bar. But of course, now you have the Anchor Isla on Yurikov. Pretty infamous anchor in this game in the last patch and probably going into this one, considering that she was certainly adjusted to be a little bit weaker than she was previously, but she is still undoubtedly very, very strong in this version.
Yeah, has lots of stuff that make her strong. Just mostly her conversions in the way she gets them. Toned down a little bit at best.
Right.
Great throw loops here. Going for that instant overhead. Does have access to the level 2 for the pickup. Expensive, but not unreasonable to do it.
Yep. Yurikov willing to spend the meter to try to get Yashiro off the screen, but excellent snipe at the 6B here from Manu. Finding the game that he needs to breathe life into his chances to close out the set.
Yeah,
Yurikov now the one responsible for making the adaptation here, and it looks like that is going to come in the form of running Isla on point.
I actually really like this idea. Wasn't able to really confirm much versus the Yashiro, understanding that, oh, Yashiro is just kind of a different variation of it. And he goes, okay, cool. I'll just make sure if I play against Yashiro, I've already done my job. I've gotten rid of the problem. And the Meitenkun clearly been showing to work super well, very comfortable in that matchup. Let's see how he does here with his idea.
Yes. This is going to be this could potentially be very interesting because, again, like I was saying earlier, the options that Meitenkun gets to leverage when he has access to a lot more meter, things get very, very scary.
God, the hunt down Manu. He did get the order select counter pick essentially here, right? Like, hunted out that they were probably going to go something other than Meitenkun on start, and right now running over Isla. Finally, the standing D to give him just a brief bit of space.
Oh, I like the attempt from Yurikov to try to recognize Manu's aggression and hopefully stop him from taking his turn back, but Manu demonstrating some excellent patience there. Ensuring that Isla is taken out of the game. Still with full health to work with. Very good patience from Manu here. Excellent whip punish. Healthy amount of damage.
Wow. Okay, this is the most I've ever seen both of these players relax.
Right?
It was
tons of respect from both sides.
Just coming down to who wants to press those buttons first. Oh, a big hyper jump there coming out from Yurikov, but not finding the space he needs. Gonna fall victim to the quick confirms by Manu. The perfect sitting on his point character.
This is a very decisive adjustment from Manu here. Just totally changing up his playstyle. Recognizing that, like, yeah,
I can do
again.
this. Really. I mean,
demonstrating a lot of patience.
Oh. Yeah, kind of wilding a little bit there. Not getting a great punish either. Blue Mary with a lot of bar is nice, but going to try and be conservative with it here, as even though we want to get rid of the problem, I mean, problem 2.0 is sitting in anchor slot, so you might as well just relax.
Indeed. Granted, it seems like Mary's capable of getting a pretty healthy amount of damage for minimal bar, trying to get the 2D quick max to confirm into hopefully an opportunity to get Yashiro off the screen here, but does not manage to get the damage that he needs to make it happen.
Respect on the plus frames there. Jumping in with that jumping A, so good at stuffing out any button that comes your way, and just a little over the level 2 to clean things up. Manu tying this up 2-2, and Yurikov kind of running out of answers here.
Yeah, this is definitely a tense situation to kind of figure out like what the answer is here for the adaptation that you need to make, because now we've gone from Yurikov largely running the set almost entirely on Meitenkun to Manu making a pretty significant playstyle adjustment that's allowing Yashiro to just completely run the game.
Mm-hmm. Without a doubt. And like, as much as you just want to return to form and be like, hey, well, the Meitenkun on point was working so well, but did he adjust to that? Has he figured it out? What is our game plan to keep out this Yashiro before we lose all this space into the corner?
Yeah.
I think not the randomness, but I don't have a better word at the moment. The random dashes, the tackles coming out from Meitenkun, we're putting in a lot of work. They're no longer working.
Yeah. Manu is Manu is much more willing to kind of like control the pace of the game in like different places. Like his aggression is undoubtedly very, very strong, but he's demonstrated that like he's willing to just kind of let you hang yourself.
It's patient aggression. It really is. It's holding out into that close range, relaxing, not doing too much, and then the willingness to press when others might just hold for a frame longer. It's working out for him time and
yeah,
time
Manu seems to have a great understanding, especially with the point Yashiro here, that like, look, you know, I have so many big buttons that can turn into so much good damage. There's really no reason for me to commit to much of anything here unless you can demonstrate that you can find your way in. And Yashiro has so many tools to even just like make it hard for you to make that happen. But
just a frame early on that cross up there, eating one of Blue Mary's few weaknesses there with the double hitting forward light kick, guard canceling through, getting a quick punish. No pick up the quick max, not gonna work out here either.
Yurikov trying really hard to reverse the momentum here. Spends a lot of bar trying to make something happen.
Yeah, that's not working out there. A roll back to try and get through the pressure. Eat himself a little bit of space, but a pickup like this could spell disaster. I feel a dash throw coming through from Manu soon. Ooh, no, just again, the patience. It's working out so well. Why would I change?
Yeah. I mean, look at that button.
Work rhyme.
He got buttons like that all over the place, and you tell me that he has to do anything? No way.
We were talking earlier this weekend about me holding on to the Geneva convention for some City of the Wolves nonsense coming up. I didn't know I'd need it for this bracket. That standing B, what a button that is.
We're getting plenty of it right now. Just the dash up throw.
Like, we need a couple more of those just to make Yurikov start pressing buttons just a tiny bit more, and a great tech there. No confirm. Ironically, even though Manu is very much in the lead, I feel like I'm seeing some cracks in the armor here. If Yurikov is able to, it still has the patience and the resilience to do this, there's a window. I see the gap.
Well, the problem for now is gone.
Yeah.
You got two more characters to deal with, but
it's twins hiding in the distance.
at the very least, you have the mental HP recovery of getting the character that's been dominating the set off the screen, but Manu manages to find the overhead here for the huge Shermie cash out.
Yeah, this climax cancel is going to do a ton of damage, but
Scales a bit too much to get the kill here, but Yurikov sitting on only a pixel to try to run this whole game back.
goodness, yeah, if he can close it quickly, he gets a little bit of damage, but it's not going to happen in this set. Yurikov fallen after 2 straight games of dominance. The returnal of Manu running it all the way back.
Yeah, what a crazy adaptation for Manu. Like, it was night and day.
Yes.
Absolutely night and day on the playstyle change, the recognition of, like, Yurikov's kind of, like, twitchiness on the reactions. And for what it's worth, like, I mean, Yurikov's team, obviously very strong. Meitan Kun, very, very scary character.
Oh, yeah.
But if you manage to catch him over-committing on some of these attempts to stifle momentum, obviously you can get some pretty massive damage on the payoff here. And Yashiro, of course, the perfect character to be able to do that.
Inexpensive, high damage, great buttons to lock him down, to keep him from doing the silly stuff. Really just a match made in heaven for beating Yurikov, but we will have a definitely revenge-filled Yuri coming in really soon.
I'm sure he's already got something cooking to earn the to get the potential run back and hopefully find the strategy that he needs, maybe even a character that he needs to make it happen.
Yeah, I felt like the weakest might have been Isla, but it's tricky. There's really no weak characters there. It's just
I think I mean, obviously Isla's very strong, but I wouldn't even be surprised if it's a thing where, like, Manu probably just has a lot of familiarity with fighting the character.
Yes.
It seemed like he was very comfortable contesting in places that, like, Isla normally feels very oppressive if you're not super familiar with fighting her. He's obviously very comfortable, like, moving wherever he wants to when fighting her, which is, like, that's very hard against Isla when she has a lot of big buttons to control space. Her movement is, like, borderline best in class in the game, like, but Manu just, like, totally unintimidated by any of it. So potentially there's something to think about there. I'm not sure what Yurikov might have in the back burner that could potentially fill that, or maybe he just needs a little bit of a playstyle adjustment. But for now, we have Ludovic versus Dawn. The Athena My Mirror.
Yeah, for real.
With the deciding factor being Yuri versus Vanessa. Slightly different order configurations here, but very similar team layouts. Different philosophies, perhaps.
And I do believe this is our loser semi-match, so this should be our last first to 2 of the midday. I usually get to say evening, but we're not quite there yet.
Yep.
And on it, I mean, I'm down for it. This has also been the fastest King of Fighters 15 bracket I've ever been a part of. This is insane. I know I jinxed it. I'm sorry. She gave me a look.
I mean, you know, still.
We got a 3-hour block. I expected to use more than it.
We're schmoovin' a bit. We're schmoovin' a bit.
Shout out to the TOs, production, everyone just running this super fast, and then the Vanessa trying to run it even faster.
Yeah, excellent conversion off the jump CD there earlier from Dawn, getting this corner pressure established on Athena. Definitely not where Athena wants to be. Good
Nice.
intercept.
Oh my gosh. No, definitely missed up the confirm that they were trying to get for that extra damage. For half a bar, Vanessa gets so much. Put a full bar on Athena. Going to get that knockdown. Not quite close enough for the command grab and finding that sweep to clean it up. Meterless. Dawn off to a nice start.
Yeah, great catch there at the end from Dawn. Got a couple of bars to work with going up against Yuri. Vanessa, of course, certainly not in her launch glory days, but still has an excellent jump CD. Be able to control the space here.
Very reminiscent of kind of like Isla's now. Like, they kind of just identified those together, so that's great. I do love that her crouching C is actually an anti-air now. Like, I feel like before it couldn't do anything. Now it's hitting me halfway across the screen.
Right.
Okay.
Ludovic trying to keep Vanessa from running the game a little bit here. Oh, good block in the Shatter Strike. A little bit too late on that for the anti-air.
The stare down. Nobody wanting to commit to anything here. Oh, we're losing controllers. What? Kill this Vanessa and get it back.
You know,
we
I guess it's gonna happen at least once every major tournament, right?
Yeah, we had an incident earlier with Zohma where it didn't say controller disconnected, so I'm hoping it's nothing with the PlayStation. Well, obviously, that was a different interaction there, so it's going to happen. One of my favorite parts about King of Fighters is, yeah, you just run up and kill the character. Cool. Next thing to go, right?
Yep.
Like, I really do appreciate that. It's a bit awkward and a bit flimsy because most games you have to just pretty much give up like a full round, but, you know, hey, I like when a tech issue doesn't determine the entirety of the game.
Right? Easy enough.
All right. My versus Yuri. We're still avoiding the mirror matches like the plague right now. Ludovic with a ton of bar hanging out here. I know he's itching to use some of that before his life goes away, but Don not even giving him a millisecond to think about it.
We are going to spend the 2 bars that we got to make sure that Yuri is gone.
That red line looks really good in this game. They should give that to
Right?
All right. Mirror finally up. Who's going to be the heel? Who's going to run it here? Good EX. Not a ton of this corner damage. Yeah, I might be wrong here. Goodness me.
Hope you guys are enjoying your SF6 bracket for the night. Casual My Mirror.
Oh, goodness. I didn't see a single one while we were doing pools. It was such a treat.
Yeah, this region actually has a pretty good selection of characters for SF6. But for right now, we got a My Mirror in KOF 15. Which...
You did
Oh,
not.
okay.
Okay.
You know what? You know what? I can't even be mad. I can't be mad.
No? Yeah, I mean, we've seen a few Hail Marys come out. I feel like that's one of those ones that catches me, so I'm like, oh, yeah, that's right. She can climax in the air.
Sometimes you got to let them know that you're willing to do it.
I'm playing to win.
At that point, it's the psychic damage.
Oh, yeah.
It has to be the psychic damage.
Yeah, you're hoping for physical on hit, but even on whiff, it's
right.
little bit of mind damage. All right, Don, happy to be back on the Vanessa though. Already trading incredibly well, but everyone falls victim to a DP once in a while.
The early DP in the round usually pays off.
Yeah.
Nice air grab.
Practice these meaties. I want to use them in bracket, and this MFer is just DPing all over the place. Nope. Solid gameplay for the moment with these two.
Yeah, excellent movement on both sides.
I forgot
she had a projectile reflector. Oh. I'm a fake fan. I'm so sorry. Oh, backdash. Trying to bait something out.
Yeah, only caught with the beginning portion of that roll down. Oh my god. Dashing across the whole screen, not something you often get to see versus Athena. Usually it's teleported.
Again, sometimes you got to let him know.
The confidence of a bull right now. Nice. Give him that extra bit of space here. Hopped over. Still time to press? Are you kidding me?
I guess at that point, it's just like, you know what? If I'm in this position, I'm already potentially in trouble. So let's just hit something and see what happens. And you know, it worked out. Oh, what a cross up!
That landing idea from Ludovic working out well there. Just falling down on the neutral jump with a button that can cross up and getting everything you could ever want off of that. Tied things up quickly. A little down in bar, but definitely not out of it yet.
Certainly not. And Yuri, of course, can still get a pretty healthy amount of damage with not a whole lot of meter. So, I mean, obviously he would want more, but you can still get so much mileage out of 2 bars here and potentially run this back.
The juggle from anywhere working out here. Gotten Ludovic a lot of bar and even things up pretty nicely. CD to keep him across the screen. Okay. Just kind of swinging at the lows right now, fishing for somebody to press. Finally the CD to get back a little bit of space. That fireball being able to interrupt the My fans.
There you go. Anywhere juggle air throw, and we get the far C quick max bust out here from Dawn. We are going to cash out entirely.
Her climax in this game rocks.
All right, that one's pretty cool.
I missed the little spinnies. The spinnies were fun. The fact that in City she only gets like the costume change, that's the best part of it. A little sad.
Yeah.
It makes me upset. It's okay though. I'll complain later. We'll get
we love the flare of a lot of the animations in this game, and far as my animations go, we get plenty more of that because we are once again into the My Mirror. Dawn getting a healthy amount of early momentum here, but Ludovic managing to find the opportunity to regain his footing, and with his own pretty big combo here, manages to bring Dawn down to his own Athena.
Anchor Athena. I feel like the rare amount I see Athena, and then the even rarer amount I see her on the anchor slot.
Right.
Not the character I think that like dishes out the damage, but having access to great EX moves as well as just a really consistent anti-air into level 1, I mean, it's got to feel nice.
I have to wonder, too, if this is like a sort of like a matchup order decision, because obviously Dawn's been pretty flexible with his order on this team.
Yeah.
Like, sometimes it's point Athena, sometimes it's point Vanessa. You know, Athena, of course, has like pretty good tools for dealing with other characters who want to play like more zoning playstyles. So potentially Anchor Athena is like a good choice here for the My Anchor. But right now, Ludovic managing to score a healthy amount of damage here.
Oh, still found it. Not quite the pickup he wanted, though. It's okay. Damage is damage.
Not quite the distance to the corner that he needed to be able to get that full conversion there, but still managing to maintain a little bit of a life lead on Dawn's side.
Oh, no.
You're
This is not the way I want it to happen, folks.
Oh, man. Unfortunate.
I always make the comparison when this stuff happens, like in sports. Like, there's going to be equipment failures. There's always problems. You have, like, referees that somehow don't know what they're doing. And in esports, we got controllers that just love to have a mind of their own and do stupid stuff. It looks like they're trying to run it here. You know, there's only 9 seconds left, and, yeah, we're seeing the climax. We're getting fist bumps. Yeah. We'll keep going with our lives.
It's we are forever at the mercy of software and electronics.
Yeah. Unfortunately, if you're going to love esports, you're going to love that, and that's what we get to deal with. But moving on in the bracket, 2-0.
Nonetheless, excellent performance from Ludovic.
Yeah. Can't take away the 15 minutes of incredible gameplay we got prior to one silly second clip.
Indeed. Yeah. Excellent performance. It looks like, so I guess for the losers finals, that means that we are going to have Dawn back up here against Yurikov.
Yeah. It feels like he might have a pretty solid team to contest some of Yurikov's options here, but granted, I say skill difference in a way of I can't touch either of them. Yurikov just having the repetitions well past it on a stage bigger than this, higher pressure situations. Other than going down to losers, I feel like he's just very comfortable.
Oh, yeah, for sure. You know, I'd say this is probably the game that Yurikov is the most comfortable in. At least from any assessment that I could possibly make from the many, many games that he plays. Of course, Dawn's team, again, very different from a lot of what you normally see.
Yes.
It's a very, well, you know, Vanessa does what she does, but, like, a lot of the rest of this team is very, like, defensive, very, like, spacing-oriented.
Able to throw off the pressure by, like, having movement options that in a game full of hypermobility have even more. And you just have to, you're at the mercy of when is it going to happen to you? When do I have to be on top of my game? Always excited to see what our players can throw out to trick their opponents into pressing a button like a dummy.
That's what it's about at the end of the day, right?
Oh, yeah. Big time. I guess we have a spare minute. Probably somebody hitting the restroom being like, hey, it's been like 2.5 hours and I drank 7 cups of coffee before I got here.
Right.
Please, can I go to the bathroom now?
I'm wired out of my mind so that I have the sufficient amount of energy that I need to play this game at a basic level.
Yes.
I've been in the hot seat for 2 hours.
Yeah. Running matches
Set me
the
free
whole
for
time.
5 minutes.
But I did have to give just a brief minute because I don't even know if you know this, but the reason I am sitting in this seat right now is my first Juicy Monthly that I ever went to for Street Fighter V. I entered a KOF 15 bracket. You were my first opponent, and you said to me, you know, hey, you're not very good yet, but you have potential. You should keep playing. And now it's been 7 years since that day, and we were hanging out on the mic.
My God.
I almost got to you in City of the Wolves. The whole reason I did that. That statement there's, you weren't so bad.
Has it really been that long?
It really has.
Oh my God.
Street Fighter V Season 4, I snuck into top 4 while freaking Punk and
I remember
Smug were there.
watching you play SF5 way back then.
I was rough, and I'm still rough, but it's gotten better. And yeah, the SNK train started there. Intermittent breaks in between because definitely confidence trying to figure out this game with no resources and not really any friends yet. Big task, big tough task.
Yeah, I mean,
got more of those now.
But hey, man, I gotta say, like, you know, especially over like the past couple of years or so, like you're definitely like one of the most improved people I would say that we have in the scene, especially on like the SNK front.
It's a slow burn, but it's been consistent.
Like you know,
I'm
like
a marathon runner, baby.
Right? It's like, you know, like I'm of course very happy to get my props for City of the Wolves this weekend, but I'm just gonna say it's dudes like you that are the reason that I even get to that level in the first place.
That's what we're here about,
I got you, I got St. Harry, I got Ripple, I got like you know.
Talk about a sprinter, dude. That guy has shot up from, you know, being like, oh, you know, I just got to be a little scary about something to, I didn't even know you could do that, Vix, and I'm dead. What happened?
Yeah. No, it's because the Central Florida scene is so dedicated and so passionate about a lot of these games that I have to be compelled to stay on my toes every single week before I get run over by somebody in another bracket.
Learning something new. So, 13 people at our monthly this weekend, and we weren't even there.
That's crazy. That's great. I love that. I love seeing that.
Oh, Kenshiro won that one too. Goofy ran Kenshiro.
Sorry, who?
Goofy from Tampa.
Oh, man.
Yeah, it's going to be a fun time. But in the meanwhile, we won't get too off topic for the Central stuff. We're at Losers Finals here at Byte 9. Yurikov versus Don. Let's get into it, folks.
All right. So Yurikov has opted to bust out the Rio. A protagonist of his own game, but certainly a villain in the eyes of KOF 15 players of recent years, especially now. Nice. Yurikov getting some pretty early corner pressure here. Yeah, he was telling me a lot about the power of these backdash dive kicks that Meitenkun now has access to. Yeah. And the kind of conversions that you can get out of it means that a character that is normally much more like space control oriented becomes like an absolute monster with corner pressure, as if he didn't already have a lot working for him in that sense.
Yeah, obviously it doesn't quite work at this range and this skill of bracket, but like I love just pressing CD, throwing a fireball afterwards and hoping for the best. Yeah. But that Shatter Strike's going to get a ton of damage here. Obviously it scales pretty hard, but Vanessa really only needs the reset, but it doesn't matter if we just find the pickup afterwards. Meitenkun taking it with pretty decent health lead despite the time it took.
Yep, Yurikov willing to spend the extra bar there just to ensure the kill, making sure that he can get that health back.
As we always should. If this game was based off of bar 1, I'd never lose a game.
There we go. See, that's the kind of conversions that I'm talking about. Healthy amount of damage for just 1 bar of pressure.
Wow, and I don't think that's his turn, but still willing to press there. And a little air float to keep some extra pressure there, trying to go for the grab, but still falling victim to it. Yeah, okay. We have an answer.
Paying off big right now.
Oh, didn't get the quarter circle back. They needed to convert that, but still finding a pickup here. Coming in, just trying to slow down the match now, but I think against Yurikov, it's better on the rush down. Guard cancel to tack on a little bit of extra damage. Oh, the tiny hop not working out, but jumping A will close it.
I'm sorry. The frame on that jump A was very sus. I don't know how I feel about that.
It's okay. Meitenkun's got a fat head of hair, right?
Right.
We'll blame the hurt box, not the hip box.
I wouldn't even be surprised.
All
right, Yurikov on the Blue Mary now.
What a block. These monsters out here. Again, we are back to 1st to 3 between these guys. Lots of matches to go, lots of matches to adapt, and I can't wait to watch them all.
All right. Don finding the first few early hits here. That scary My Jump B didn't quite get full damage off of that, but still getting some pretty intense offense here against Yurikov, shutting down the Blue Mary pretty decisively for the moment.
But
Yurikov willing to bust out a few 2Bs there, checking that Don's not trying to get a little too squirrely getting into the air, willing to spend the 2 bars to, again, get the conversion and just get her off the screen.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of maxes from Yurikov in those situations. Seems very content with just trying to get it, even if they don't get the full combo, extra damage on top of it, or just pressure, usually followed by a Shatter Strike to make something work from it. And if Dawn is aware of it, maybe we'll see some punishment later, but not right now. The full combo taken for some decent half-bar damage.
Yeah, what an excellent intercept in that teleport there. Like, you actually timed it just perfectly to catch the cross-up teleport with the close C there.
Yeah.
Very good timing from Yurikov. Blueberry goes down for now, but now the real final boss is on the screen.
Nice. Now, obviously having access to that parry, so throwing the fireballs is only going to be leveling up Ryo.
Athena could die here, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
It doesn't matter what it is. She could just die.
Oh, just mashing the C with buffers behind it. Yeah, wow, my goodness, this game slowed down. The juggle anywhere, not going to get the pickup. I don't know if he can actually level 1 from that. It might just be everywhere.
Yeah, I think the pushback on it, if you're not near the corner, you can't really get too much off of that. Still a healthy amount of damage off an anywhere juggle regardless, but now this one you really don't you don't need to hold on to a lot of that, so you can spend some EX and fireballs here. Good whip punish from Dawn. Not huge damage, but still trying to set the pace a little bit. Yurikov willing to just keep the game nice and slow, as Rio is very proficient in.
Yeah, lockdown on that damage, dishing out every bit that he can. I do feel like I saw him fishing with the C, Yurikov with Ryo, going for that a lot. If we're able to adapt to that quickly, we could maybe be going for that crouching 2C. And find that hit. I'm sorry, I'm watching what's going on here. Did we lose the competitor? What happened?
I see.
Oh, controller issues?
Yep, so
That's
Dawn
fair.
seems to be experiencing some controller issues. Considering the kind of activity that we were getting in the last match, I don't blame him for being a little bit conservative when he gets the chance to hopefully find a way to resolve that so that we can get back into the set.
And I'm never it's weird because, like, in an event like this, there should be controllers available, but he's actually running the DualShock, which I feel like not as many people run the PS5. A lot of us kind of shift towards the arcade stick. I mean, we're playing fighting games.
I gotta say, anybody playing this game on a pad, like you're cracked.
Yeah.
You're cracked. Like, you have to be.
Getting like a hop input before I switch to arcade stick, like,
yeah,
really, really different feel.
It's a little weird. I think I can only manage it just because, like, I played on pad for like so many years when I first started playing fighting games. But like, the fact that you kind of need that time to be able to do it consistently. Never mind the fact that, like, he plays characters like Vanessa, who's like pretty high execution, a lot of like snappy movement, stuff like that. Like, that's challenging.
Yeah, and then he has a charge, like a partial charge character in between, and then straight up Shoto in the end. Yeah, all over the place, but that's what these top level players can do for the characters that they love. Produce amazing results. EX here into EX. This damage is insane for 1 bar.
Yeah,
Yurikov.
So much damage, crazy amount of corner carry.
Get rid of him. Get him out of here. He's playing. Luckily, we're playing KOF 15, where there's some very small breaks in between, so didn't actually mess up the flow. But you gotta stay out of his brain. Let's get it. Good pickups here. Look for that sweep, guild some extra bar. Taking a moment to wait for that flash. Standing C to close things up.
Very hard to move against this character because of stuff like that.
Nice.
Another nice showing damage. You got to deal with a mix on that. That's some scary mix.
Ooh, this time going for the Abare. Going that 2B. Get in there. Definitely within chippable range, but aware of it all. Going for those conservative floats. Nice. Threw him out before that final hit came through.
Yeah, great grab punish on that. Yurikov finally not getting tripped up by the air stalls here. Recognizing that the presence of Flash allows him to kind of set the pace a little bit as soon as he demonstrates a little bit of that patience.
Okay, got underneath it here, but not quite enough. Nice, good Shatter Strike to close out that distance and extend this combo for damage. Doesn't even need the extra bar after that.
Great patience from Dawn and a perfect answer.
Yeah, for like what, half a bar or maybe even a bar? I mean, so nice.
Yeah. And you're still sitting on a pretty healthy amount.
Ooh, air throw from Athena. I feel like we haven't seen that much this set, but immediately making sure you know he doesn't need to be in the air to find you. EXDP there.
A very interesting interaction there on Donna avoiding the command grab from Mary.
Okay. Patience and finding the DP once again.
Excellent reaction. And there's that Mary jumpy cross up.
Oh, definitely have bar to close this? No, no. Okay.
Don trying to find the opportunity to intercept here.
Oh.
Nice.
Might have been using a little bit of that stagger pressure to try for quick max on the side of Yurikov, but falling victim to it, and even more damage on the Athena. Not a ton of life left, but, I mean, anything's possible.
Indeed, anything is possible, but you gotta be really careful what you're doing here. But Don demonstrating he's clearly not afraid of Rio. EX teleport immediately trying to set the pace. Athena, of course, still has access to that excellent 2C poke. Great button for contesting the ranges that Rio likes to sit at to be able to control the mid-range a little bit.
Yes. Good block pressure, and there's that standing C that he's been fishing so much for into the climax. Ironically, one of the faster supers that he has.
Yeah. That super's so funny to me. That super has never not been funny.
Oh.
The most underwhelming looking, but like the hardest hitting super in like so many games.
Yeah, truly perfect for the character there. Minimum effort, maximum damage, putting everything in. Even though this character does have some insane combo routes available to him, but
that is indeed what he is known for at this stage of the game.
Yeah.
And it seems that those options have only expanded in more recent years. Or I guess I can't even say recent years. I can say recent weeks.
Yeah, for real.
Those options have expanded. Yurikov certainly recognizes it and is willing to leverage the power of this character. Perhaps this is the adaptation that he was looking into.
Yes.
Leading into a potential grand final set with Manu. I know he's thirsty for that run back.
Yeah, I could definitely feel it. Taking a little bit of conservatism at the beginning here. Not quite fast enough on that dash up. That flash does not have a lot of recovery. It's hard to get past. Great stagger on the buttons here. Just pressuring outside of the range. But CT, it does all the work for me.
Indeed. Great intercept from the landing here from Don, managing to get a full route off of the close C here.
And the overhead. Might go for that one more time. No, giving them the space that they need to find a flash. Yurikov back on the offense.
Bust out. Nice intercept on the charge.
Oh, really?
Good
No level
here.
one?
Safe jump.
I'm very surprised by that. Still finding the sweep here. No level one from Yurikov. I know why there was no level one. There wasn't a bar for it. I'm looking at the wrong people. Wow! Over top it. Intentional or not, definitely a break for Yurikov there. No, not getting the chip that he needs. And the EX flash into level one will still close it up with a sliver of life. Don was definitely playing better there, but the small adjustments from Yurikov will take him a character up and lose the precious Vanessa yet again.
Yeah, excellent reaction from Yurikov in that reversal, by the way. The fact that he even reacted to that charge from Vanessa like that with such a response, true demonstration of his proficiency.
Unfortunate drop here from Don. Hopefully it doesn't end up impacting him too much, but already a bar down and almost half your life bar gone is going to be a tricky situation for anyone. Guard cancel. It's already spiraling just a small bit.
Woo. Excellent challenge from Don there.
The check with just the standing A is like, hasn't been done yet, right? I haven't seen anyone check the flying kick from Ntankun, but it's just like, yeah.
Yeah, no, as scary as that move is when it finds the hit, I'm surprised that Don was able to intercept the hurt box of that move with the stand A. And it looks like Don is going to find a little bit more damage here on Mary.
Very nice. Has to stay content here. Don't want to overcommit to anything. Blue Mary will kill you on the next hit, but hey, looking strong on the side of Don here.
Yeah, excellent follow-up from the wall cling there. Really good offense from this Mai on Don's side.
Wow. so hoppy, unable to hit, and finally closing it out. This is the first real advantage we've seen on Don's side this entire set. Ryo versus my it's very slight my advantage just due to giant buttons being able to contest and actually punish, but never mind.
Any bit of damage that you can get on Ryo here is going to help, but it looks like Yurikov is going to be willing to spend the bar that he's got to not have to deal with any of that.
Yeah. Ironically, right, I think he actually wants that Athena fight, and that's why he's willing to spend that bar. He's just been very comfortable in this matchup, but he has had a little bit of a life advantage every time he's shown up, so this is Don's time to show us that that fear that he doesn't have, it's true, and he can win once it's an even fight.
Indeed, got some resources to work with and try to make something happen here.
Couple close C's just working out Yurikov's way. Don looking for a quick pickup to start switching the advantage his way, and the command grab's going to be the first step to that.
Yeah, excellent to land the command grab here. Whoa! Yurikov busting out with a reversal there.
Nice.
Excellent bait from Don.
A little overcommittal, right? A little much, but he does have plenty of games to work with.
Yes.
I can understand the desire to try and close things up, whether it be a little headstrong first or not, but, you know, let's see if he ends up paying for that. There was definitely a game there to be won.
Yeah, there's some very clear adaptation happening from Don currently. I could definitely understand that you'd be willing to take a few more risks when you're this up on a set, especially at a game like this that takes so long, when you have a lot of time to think about what's happening and make adaptations and adjustments between characters and stuff like that.
This probably doesn't come up in top-level play because you guys are better at staying in the moment, but sitting here on comms, I always think like, well, yeah, but if this next game goes the distance and then the next game goes the distance, you've put a lot of your mental energy to then have to play somebody and win 6 full games. That's just a lot of fighting games, man.
It's a lot. And the longer the game is, the more exhausting it can be. It's certainly an endurance test.
Yeah. I mean, they say some chess masters would use up to 6,000 calories playing in a full tournament. I'd love to see what the FGC side of that looks like. I mean, we put on a few thousand if we got the money for the hot dogs in the venue, but
who needs a workout routine, man? We got it right here.
Got the FGC, baby. Nice. Good pickups here. Able to dash in, going for that safe jump setup. Looking for the flash, but 2C will carry me anywhere I need to go. Dirty pillow or not, I am gonna take you out. There's no way this floor is clean well, I'm just saying.
Certainly not.
My face has been dragged across this floor many a time.
As I'm sure has happened to many who have crossed this arena. Don managing to find a healthy amount of damage off of the cross-up jump B, and some
just a
very quick turnaround from Mai here.
Yeah, she really, I know for a while the meta of this game was like the light button into confirm, and she didn't really exist very much during that, but honestly, the 3-hit light into EX just looks like it's working so well right now for Don, so
absolutely.
Props. Ooh. The C that hit from everywhere. Good.
Yurikov trying to get the landing frames there, didn't quite get it in time. Spending a couple of bars trying to find that opportunity, and Don is really starting to run the set with Mai a bit here.
Nice. Using the light one to just win back their turn very slightly. Hasn't been something they committed to. Oftentimes just leaving that in the dust. No jumping B gonna work here. Not quite fast enough to punish that. Oh, but a big pickup here for Yurikov. Doesn't have enough meter to close this out, but can go for the rerun mix.
Okay, Don managing to get the reversal roll, escaping that situation.
Wow! A couple of iframes making Yurikov look like maybe he is going to leave before it hurts, but still in the air, the fan will find its target.
Indeed.
Isla on deck here.
Yurikov going back to the Isla. The Rio pick probably not getting the mileage that he wanted. Switching to something potentially a little bit more comfortable, trying to find a chance to close out the set before things go a little bit too far south, but it looks like Don is still going to get quite a big chunk of damage on Isla here, one way or another.
Wow, that was a great charge trying to get in there with the Mai. I'm feeling a guard cancel coming here soon. Unless we're able to dash out of the corner. Great momentum by Yurikov. He took a lot of damage while he was stuck in jail, but he has a chance to get out now. Standing C, not quite what it used to be.
Yeah. What excellent control from Don in that last round.
I'm so glad I never got to play against this Mai, and I only had to deal with the Vanessa. Really on fire right now, and we're down to that 5th game. King of Fighters running its normal bracket of 1st to 5, running every single game we possibly can.
Yes, sir. Wouldn't have it any other way.
Ooh. The sway back actually giving him the same side. If that caught Yurikov even nearly half as much as it did me, I understand why they got hit. Okay. A lot of respect on the tackle coming in from Yurikov. I feel like oftentimes he finishes that string because people are not expecting the player to do so, and then they get caught with it, but really has been just opting for the simple version here.
Yeah, I think Yurikov's recognizing that Don is making some very quick and key adaptations here to his standard pace of gameplay.
Oh my God!
What
that
a
crouching
great
C.
response!
Oh. Okay.
Don trying to call it a potential reversal of momentum with a Shatter Strike there, but Yurikov demonstrating the patience that he needs to ensure that he can take out Vanessa.
And that quick reminder that he is on tournament life here. This is Losers Finals. Maybe spiraled him into a bit of a, oh shoot, I gotta win this mentality. Definitely a bit of a reverse of the Mentenku showing up right now. Oh, not quite far enough. And a Shatter Strike that went wrong.
Once again, not finding the mileage that he wants in the Shatter Strike there. I think Yurikov is kind of realizing that it's very clear that there's a different level of patience that's happening in the set, which is understandable when you're fighting against Mai generally. Because, like, Mai is the kind of character who wants you to make a whole lot of mistakes. Because she kind of has to just chip away at you over time. Don looking like he was running a bit of a disadvantage there for a bit, but he manages to find the answer that he needs to run sufficient offense to get Mason out of the game.
And it really was that float coming in one last time. I even could feel the few extra frames Yurikov gave for it. And he's like, okay, this time he's actually landing. And sure enough, the millisecond you think you're safe is the moment your character will fall. The Mai back on the tear versus the Blue Mary. Let's see what Don can do to close this out.
This is where things potentially get scary because, like, when you have a significant life lead with Mai being on the screen, it's a lot less stressful, but the more that she chips away at you, the more that this starts to become dangerous. But Yurikov is seemingly finding the answers that he potentially needs to hopefully bring Don down to Athena.
Great jumping CD there, just trying to contest in the air, even though he knows he might just trade on incoming, wants to get past it. Guard C, what a beautiful run around there, using the wall cling to find these last bits of damage and take it to that final character on Yurikov's side. The Mai Don, truly the backbone of this whole team. Let's see if he can finish it up here before it even gets to that Athena. Off to a great start.
Don absolutely undeterred at every moment of this set. Key bit of damage off of that crouch B confirm, and we get a crouch A also finding its mark, getting the knockdown. Nice chase on the roll.
We saw that a lot versus, I think, Manu in their game earlier today. Guard cancel to try and get those last bits of damage off, but if I've seen anybody make these comebacks, it is Yurikov. JC is finally doing all the work, and Oki on your turn, DP. It's time. I need every bit of health I can for this, and I'm not getting the meter, so I might as well get to that last character. Let's see who wins it, folks.
Yeah, Yurikov spending a lot of meter in guard cancel CDs. He really wanted to get Mai out of there. Totally understandable.
Oh, great break from these two. Honestly, the Athena might be a little cold. I feel like we haven't seen it in a hot minute.
Yeah, I'm really curious what the plan is here on Yurikov's side, considering that normally Isla, of course, is a lot scarier when she has a lot more meter to work with, and he spent a whole lot trying to make sure that Mai was no longer in the game.
Some Sometimes you have to do it. Easy punish here, going for that throw.
Punish. Nice bait. That is
Beautiful
the air
throw.
mobility that Isla is known for, the thing that makes her so scary when she's on the offensive. What a good bit of damage here.
Half a bar here, just going for these throws. Doesn't
Like
need to do
that.
anything.
Good
Great
block.
block and the max cancel, and that's gonna do it. Don taking out Yurikov here. What an incredible run by Don. That Mai was terrifying, and now he gets a chance at a rerun versus Manu here in Grand Finals.
What an excellent last game there. Like the whole way through, just adaptations on both sides. You know, getting kind of tense there because Yurikov looked like he was finding the footing that he needed with Isla. Like, it was starting to get really, really close. And then, you know, Don finding that 2C quick max at just the right time, managing to find the mark, finishing the job, and, yeah, just excellent, excellent play.
Rinse, repeat. That, I mean, obviously, the rest of his kid, so good, finding great moments, but that Mai put in every bit of work it possibly could. These new buffs coming through and doing everything they can. Wow. That was a Losers Finals to look back on.
Yeah, no, Maya was absolutely the defining character on Don's team for basically the entire set. Like, doing so much damage across the board. Like, you know, his movement was on point. His space control was on point. It really felt like it was just so hard to, like, to even get him to, like, commit to, like, a sort of, like, defined play style that you could pick apart. Like, he was so good at switching things up on, like, the mobility, the pressure, utilizing various air stall options, doing creative offense. Like, it didn't feel like there was really a clear answer to, like, shut him down.
Yeah, the path to victory might be more oppressive than what we were able to see out of Yurikov. And I'll tell you what, 2 Yashiros might be an answer.
You know, I mean, if I needed to pick one, that's certainly a choice that I would consider. Standing
B might be the best choice we got here.
I mean, can't think of a whole lot better.
Yeah.
Personally.
Being able to outrange, being able to outplay, has that a similar jumping A to, like, kind of contest in the air a lot of some of Mai's buttons. Very active, very long-standing, but we'll let them play when they show back up. We've actually been left completely unattended here. They should never do this to me. This is awful.
Yeah, playtime chat. It happened to me during Dark Resurrection earlier.
Oh,
this
yeah?
weekend. Yeah.
How was that, by the way?
It was a lot of fun.
Heck yeah.
So, like, I don't play a whole lot of 3D fighters, like, super seriously, but, like, when I was first really getting into fighting games, back in the days when UCF actually had, like, a student union with arcade cabinets.
Yes.
We had a Tekken 5 machine. It was one of the things that everybody gathered around to play every once in a while, like, basically every day. Rocky's Replay was still a thing.
Yeah.
They had Dark Resurrection machines, and so I really got into that game. I played it a lot. I love DR.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Got to see some really cool gameplay.
I know it sat on our little forum that we have for our end of the month. We always have a monthly choice, and it always kind of, like, falls in, like, 2nd place or 3rd place by
Understandable. It's a really cool game. It's definitely my favorite Tekken game.
Yeah.
I got to play solo on commentary for that for, like, over half of it.
Next time, text me, and I'll look like a dummy while you look great up there. Because if you want to talk about how little 3D games you played, it's infinitely less for me. I was like, 2 dimensions is way hard enough for my brain.
It's true. It's very true.
These games would be wild out here.
But yeah, that was a lot of fun. This has been a lot of fun so far.
Yeah.
It's always great watching excellent KOF gameplay.
Yeah, without a doubt. These guys are great. I feel like, obviously, this is more of the inexperience in me, but every city has, like, a KOF player that can really stand the tides with some of the greats that I know when I get, amazing opportunities to show up, like, to, like, Just Frame or, like, other awesome events that allow me to sit in online because they're like, we need an English dummy that can actually talk about this stuff. And they're like, yeah, I guess why cry? We can make fun of him for 4 hours while he sits in our bracket. But I see a lot of these guys online, and that's great, but they don't show up to the online brackets as much. And then when they're here, I'm like, wow, how much skill is, like, across so many generations of playing these games.
This is definitely, like, one of those events that kind of opens my eyes to, like, you know, like, it's really cool to like go to an event that's like distinctly like a regional feel.
Yes.
Because like
Yeah.
when you go to a major, it's like
Everyone shows.
A major is its own experience, but there's a lot of things that you get in a regional event that you might not really get at a major, where you get surprised
Yeah.
by like the quality of the talent that you see in like places where like, you know, this is probably the thing that they do like the majority of the time, because I mean a lot of people can't always make it out to like majors of like
Exactly.
multiple times a year or in different parts of the country or whatever it might be.
And
But that doesn't mean that there isn't still crazy talent lurking
Yeah.
probably 15 miles or less from your house.
Exactly,
Right?
yeah. I mean, no kidding, especially for us in Florida, where it feels like you can go in any cardinal direction and find yourself in another monster's house.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
oh yeah.
it's such a scary region, but spread out a lot that it kind of feels like its own boss fight. World Tour version, but just as states.
Yeah, it might not be in the game that you play, but it's definitely somewhere.
there. Gosh, I feel like Central Florida's been the hub for uni too for a hot minute, where like there's
Southeast Uni, baby.
there's some monsters over there. Every time I try and look at that game, get into it, and then I'm like, oh, these guys are so good. Yeah, never mind.
It's a cool game, but
I'll stick to this.
Our
right now.
monthlies are basically mini majors.
Yes.
Like it's
Every week.
well established at this point.
Oh my goodness. But we won't talk about UD2 too much. We will get into this grand finals, King of Fighters 15, Manu in the winner's side, Don with a small upset, swinging over here to the loser's side, showing off that Vanessa, and of course the Mai. Let's see what he's got left, folks. Let's get into it.
All right, let's see what Don has in store for a team like what Manu's got here. Looks like he's opting to actually put Shermie on anchor, which is equivalently scary to having Oyash on anchor. But right now, Don managing to find the low here.
Nice.
Combo.
Pickups. And again, finding that invincible moment there. We didn't see a ton of that versus Yurikov, but kind of noticing the Vanessa pressure being nonstop. Willing to spend half a bar to swing it out. Overhead is not blocked. Got to wake up to the Yashiro pressure. And then the EX sway in the corner, not moving very much, but getting a couple iframes for it.
Yep. Managing to avoid a potential bit of danger there initially, but Manu finding the hop C.
Always back on top of it here. The Mai, the monster of last bracket. Let's see how it starts here. Plenty of games left on deck, and a quick throw already going to be stifling the oppression here. I mean, Yashiro rather, able to get back in and start
Oh,
the
you
pressure.
can grab that?
Yeah, that's the
Very
plus version, right?
Yes,
You're able to grab
I
it
believe
before.
he did do the C version of that move for the plus frames, but Don, undeterred, knows the counterplay to that.
It's a very important thing to be. A scary situation if you get counter hit there, I'm sure, otherwise, but hey, no fear has been the name of the game, and it's working out well. Oyash on deck, 2 bars. You're pretty much 2.1 hits away from death, but it doesn't matter if you keep running the gauntlet. Dawn off to a strong start. Missed that up.
And here we go. It looks like Mai starting to run yet another game here for a little bit. Excellent.
That's the,
Dawn,
is that
clearly-
the crouching D? I forget. what
That
the character-
that I believe is her close D,
Close D, wow.
or possibly the far D.
Yeah, it's one of the Ds,
At-
right?
It is a D normal. I can tell you for a fact that it is a D normal.
That's where I'm at.
But at any rate, it seems that Don is clearly very familiar with the Yashiro counterplay.
Yeah, had an option
particularly
for
on
all
Mai.
day. Did we duck that, or were we just far enough? I don't know. Who knows?
I
Getting confused.
I
over here.
don't want to say something that sounds like I'm just like saying stuff to say stuff.
Yeah.
But
We'll leave that to me.
it is. I do believe that was very deliberate counterplay to the command grab attempt.
Wow.
And wow, okay. So we started talking about Mai as soon
And
as she
then
showed
she-
up on the screen.
and then she
And
won.
then you look away from the screen for like 5 seconds and the entire game is over.
Wowzers. Okay.
What are we doing here? What are we doing here?
This is yeah, a bit of an explosion. Yeah, next time we're running KOF 15 at the end of this month. Don't be surprised if you see her on my team next time. Oh my goodness, this is something to watch.
Are we gonna have to create like a new form of power scaling for like how many tiers is Dawn above Dawn with controller issues?
Oh my goodness, yeah. Rage, Fear, and in loser's side, he's got every buff imaginable right now. And nice. Manu just trying to chip away, finding the throw again.
This is insane power scaling right now. Who's going to make the anime about this?
It's practically being produced right in front of my eyes. The overhead of the level 1. There's no fear left in this man, just vengeance.
What an utterly insane wave of momentum here from Dawn. You can see it in his face right now. He is locked in.
Oh my goodness.
He knows everything that he needs to do here.
Nice. Very small punish here. Has to get through this Oyashiro, but finally finding that quick throw. Has the opportunity to use the level 1 here. Not going to do so. Wants a better hit. Wants to make sure this Vanessa is gone if he's spending the meter.
Yeah.
Great jumping A there. Just able to tap away. Actually kills before level 1. Very nice.
Yep. Oh, Yashiro, of course, utterly insane damage whenever he manages to find clean hits.
Just
not a super difficult thing to do when he has approximately 30 different amazing normals.
Oh, trying to go for that quick max, but still the dash up into the EX. Great stuff here. Not going to be able to cash out on the quick max level 1, but instead content with spending 3 bars for not a lot of damage, but winning neutral against this Mai, probably worth it at this point.
Yeah, spending the level 1 there, a little bit expensive, but sometimes you really want the Oki, and of course Oyashiro having really amazing Oki potential off of level 1.
Love the guard cancel. That guard bar was getting very low on the side of Dawn. The recognition definitely worth it, but we've seen these snowball before, and the immediate jump over. Oh, he's going for it, folks.
What an anti-air. What an excellent buffer. That is a half circle back forward input.
Yeah.
Like you have to know.
There's no better snapping sound too than that grab hit. Just
it might be one of the most satisfying things that you can do as an Oyash player.
And catching a
if
Mai too.
You hit somebody with that, you got to be feeling yourself a little bit.
That's, yeah, finding a 20-foot cod in a small lake. I mean, that's just great stuff here. Tossed, level 1. We're on to the Oki. Again, I do think Dawn's Athena is very good and very capable of doing this stuff. I just don't think he's got to play her that much.
Nah.
It's a little cold.
Yeah, Athena not seeing a whole lot of screen time here lately. Not quite getting enough meter for a level 1 there.
Waking up with the C, going for that air throw, getting their turn. But
all right. All right.
I think that was CD. Okay, nice. Spending the EX for the extra bar here.
Nice. What a response from Manu.
Wow. All right. Really got the grappler game plan going in this round, tying things up 1-1. I love this game, dude.
Athena getting casually slammed into the floor approximately 20 times.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Yashiro,
Really?
but angry.
Really mad at the other singer in the pop band right now. This is a battle of the bands. We didn't think they'd be fighting, guys.
This is not the battle of the bands that I expected to see, but that is indeed what we are getting in this grand final.
Scott Pilgrim on the other stage going, nah, I'm out, bro. I don't want to deal with this.
You got it, man. You got it.
This ain't worth the evil X's. Get it. All right.
True.
Let's see what we got here, Manu. All right, immediately getting checked by the quick Vanessa buttons and the restand stance to keep it going. Lockdown pressure in the corner, rolling through the overhead. A great option there, winning back his stage presence as well as other stuff, but Ton not even giving a moment
Excellent
back.
conversion off of that jump CD there. Full screen corner carry, by the way.
Ridiculous for half a bar. It's so nice. And the stun meter even swinging. I don't think we're going to get there just because we're so low on life.
Nice, empty jump grab. Manu not giving up just yet. Gargantua CD does not want to deal with any of that.
Oh my goodness. Dawn.
Vanessa.
It's funny though, we haven't seen this character really get to pop off, but this is what he was doing against me like a ragdoll. So I'm happy somebody else is finally experiencing this pain.
Yeah, no, if there was any doubt whatsoever about the things that Don's Vanessa is capable of.
Yeah.
You can stifle that.
More of
Simply watching what's going on in this set. Manu busting out here with the invincible command grab.
Yeah.
We are going to cash out a little bit here. We want some Oki. We want to get rid of Vanessa.
Oh, yeah.
And that is the guess that I'm used to seeing.
Oh, I feel like we haven't been seeing it that much, but truly the cross-up of all time.
Yeah, I think throughout most of this tournament, whenever Manu manages to land that level 1, it's usually near the corner. So obviously you're not really going to be able to get like the left-right that you want off of that. So he's been favoring kind of the safe jump setups, but we finally get to see just how nasty that cross-up setup can be. And yeah, all right, he just knew. He knew.
And 3 bars gone and done like that. Manu just getting it. Same side
There
this time. Presented the cross-up, went for the same side. We are just a poke away from getting rid of the Mai. Very expensive stuff, but for 2 characters, who cares how much you're spending?
It's okay. Casual 500 damage.
And the toss,
Nice grab.
not quite enough here. Just gets to press B until they die. Overhead chip, very nice stuff on the side of Manu. Back to full HP.
Nice
versus
stable
the
offense
Avita.
from Manu here.
Oh my gosh.
Don clearly ran away with that first game for a bit, but it looks like Manu is already kind of caught on to what he needs to try to ideally close out a set before Don gets a chance to potentially reverse some momentum on him.
Nice. Oh, a little
Don, of
far
course.
away with that CD, but Athena Button's winning out for the moment. Let's see if it holds.
Yeah, Don, of course, sitting on 5 bars with Athena.
Immediately getting rid of it. Happy to use that EX there to win some extra. Command
go.
grab, going to be able to take this. Nice. Expensive, but he's dead.
Yep.
Anchor for anchor. About
he had-
half health.
Still a lot of mileage that you can get out of 2.5 bars if you know how to spend it, and I'm sure Don knows exactly what he needs to spend that meter on when he needs it.
As long as we don't overcommit with the spin kick like that on Shermie, I think we're going to be okay here.
Yeah. Of course, Shermie absolutely no slouch herself when she has the resources to spend.
Little delay.
Don
to
gonna
make that
find
hit.
what he needs with a 2-bar quick max, healthy amount of damage here. Managing it a bit lively, but Manu finds the trip guard and the 2B.
Okay. Only 3 EXs for it. I mean, it's still damaging, but could always be worse.
Right?
Oh, over it, and the controller disconnect.
Oh, no.
Not the way we want to see it. Manu.
That is very,
Heartbreaking.
very unfortunate timing on that.
Yeah.
That was a very, very close game too. Like that was it looked like Manu was kind of running away with it for a bit, but Don was doing a really good job of leveraging the plentiful resources that he had to get the damage that he needed to like actually establish like a brief life lead. So really anybody's game at that point, but very unfortunate controller issues. Hopefully it doesn't stifle the momentum that he was starting to build going into the set, but Manu looks like he's very willing to capitalize. Understandable.
As you
This
should.
is-
Yeah.
Yeah, this is
This is grand finals. It's-
grand finals of a pretty big KOF event. Very high level of talent. You gotta take what you can get, man.
Yeah, niceties are out the door. We got trophies on the line. There's some money attached to this and a lot of pride running here in Virginia. Let's see what we can do here. Don got to throw that off his shoulder and get back in it, and getting that orange life bar quickly is going to be a great way to start it.
Yeah, Don looks like he's doing a pretty good job of still pacing himself. Unfortunately, does not get the charge input that he needs to close out the confirm that he would have probably been able to get Yashar out of the game with, but Manu managing to capitalize, getting the damage that he needs. Don taking down the Mai.
Wow, yeah, just started. Great stuff on the CD pickup there. Okay. Check on incoming.
2A, 6A. Option that Yashar has been leveraging to counter mash out attempts basically since the 90s. Still being used to this day.
Wow. Very high hit, still working out because of the counter. Dawn getting a lot of health back with the Mai. Not too expensive. If there's any character I want my resources stacking up with if I was Dawn, it would be this killer. Let's see what he can do with it, folks. Woo! Into the fire? Oh, I was hoping the fan was still active.
Right.
Da, da, da.
There you go. Nice conversion off 2A here. Hard knockdown. Manu manages to roll out of the setup.
Nice.
Whoa.
2-hit pickup.
C goes in exactly the opposite direction. And
I was going to criticize him on not spending the bar there, but cleaned it up quick enough that it wasn't a problem.
All right.
Don looking to tie things up here.
Yeah, Don is really just excellent job. Clearly not deterred by controller issues in the slightest. Right back into it. He's like, you know what? No, I'm mad now. This is the real game.
Very nice pickup here on the side of Shermie. Gonna spend 2 bars. Not gonna be enough to kill, but you have a lot of resources sitting around. Want to make sure you get this character just a little closer to death. You know, 1 command grab is always that sweet spot, and we're well past that at this point. Air throws.
Nice air grab from Don. Nice. Conversion off the slide.
Yeah, and the awareness to just be able to toss that in for, you know, essentially a very safe sweep, getting a bar off of it. It's just good player awareness.
Yeah. Manu manages to take out the Mai. Don down to Athena. Dependent on the magical girl to fight for his tournament life. Great air grab.
Oh, yeah. The crouching C going to be the button that he needs to keep winning things here. Or a great jumping B.
A little bit high on that jump B. Manu manages to get the reversal grab.
Yeah. It's one of those supers that takes so long. It's hard to punish.
Not a strong punish on that super, but Manu manages to find the 6B quick max. Going to spend everything that we got.
Yeah, still going to have a bar to mess around with and find out. OD command grab not going to be needed here.
Wow.
A quick finish by Manu. 3-1. Great set between our champions here. Love what I was seeing. Controller issues be gone. Manu played out of his gosh darn mind.
Yep. Yeah, I know. Manu was very on point for the entire tournament. Certainly, Yurikov and Dom were giving him a hard time for a little bit, but I mean, you know,
the experience shined through. It really did.
Indeed. You cannot doubt just how much experience really paid off with the adaptations. Like, the fact that he was able to switch up his play style in situations when he needed it so quickly. Like, he always had a backup plan.
Yes.
Always had a backup plan.
And it felt like the moment he was able to find their footing, stumble them a little bit, it went back to the primary plan, and then it just worked time and time again. And he's like, I'll just flip-flop whenever I need to and find my good buttons, find my good hits, and just win an entire regional. Great stuff to Manu.
Knows what he needs when he needs it, but of course, shout-outs to Don. Controller issues are always unfortunate. Nobody likes to see that. But, I mean, regardless, like, for the team that he plays, like, the way that he plays every character on that team is, like, it's so cool to watch. It's very clear that, like, he loves the team that he has. He's really good with the team that he has. I would still say that, like, Don's Mai is, like, probably the MVP of the entire tournament.
Oh, my God, yeah.
Undoubtedly, like, crazy amounts of mileage on that character. Just really cool to see.
Yeah, really nice stuff. And I think that is going to do it for us over here at King of Fighters 15. Don't go anywhere. We have Virtual Fighter 5, whichever version they're on at this point, showing back up. I'm hoping next year we get Virtual Fighter 6 or whatever they call it coming up here. But anyways, it's been YCry hanging out with the Central Florida legend, Argen, dude. You got anything you want to talk about before we get out of here?
I don't know, man. I mean, if you're not here at Byte, you should be here. If you can make it next year, you should come next year. And if you're watching right now and I find you, I will bully you to coming here.
It worked for me, and I've never had a better time. And the other thing we're going to bully you guys about is obviously Central Florida showing up for CEO in like 3 weeks.
Yes. Central Florida CEO, going to be a great time. Check out Retro Revival, all the games that they'll be running. Of course, we are loyal Retro Revival attendants and supporters. Shout outs to those guys. Retro Revival carries so much of what makes Central Florida's scene so strong, so passionate. You know, very grateful to be able to live in a city with a scene like that.
Yeah, for real. I wouldn't be exposed to half the stuff that I am without them, and this stuff is all because of them, and it's just an expression of all that. So anyways, enough schmoovin'. You guys, will catch you in just a few minutes. Take care and have a great rest of your day.